Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Spawncast episode 466. A lot of stuff this week, so I don't have a lot of time to go through the preambles. I'm just going to go right to the introductions here. We actually have a guest tonight. Okay, Radic had actually mentioned her because I'm not as big into the fighting game stuff, but I try to cover it sometimes. And he said, you know what, I got people. I know someone who can help. So Radic, first off, how are you doing?
Doing great.
Okay.
Been a busy week, lots to talk about, but I'm excited to introduce our guest, Babe Ruthless, the top tier fighting game content creator. You should all check out. And she's here to educate us on all the big fighting game announcements because there are a lot that happened in the past week. DLC drops, announcements, character reveals. So
can you put her tag it or put her channel in the private chat so I can
I got you.
Subscribe, please.
I got it in the description down there too.
I ain't looking at that, John. I didn't ask you.
She did the best stages in fighting games of all time, and she had a bunch of different creators.
That was a big collab video, and Radic was a part of it. So thanks again for being a part of it. Appreciate it.
Oh, thank you. Like everyone probably in the chat knows what game I picked for that one, but it was a pleasure. It was an honor. Like I see all the other names on there. It's like, wow, you got some pretty big names. So it was pretty cool.
Radic's low tier god and DSP.
you put LTG in there, man. That the hate ratchets up by 90, 100.
Sean's favorite content creators.
Yeah. Nah, I'm not trying to take that kind of fire. I have heard of them, but I don't follow them, obviously. So.
Oh, I do. So if you have questions,
Sean's very in the DSP
just
lore.
DSP, DSP. Only.
Just him
DSP.
specifically.
Yeah. He just likes to see him suffer on stream while he tries to play games.
No, he's got a new grift, and it's working amazingly. He bought $300 worth of Pokemon cards, like packs, and he charges $50 a pack to open a pack. And he's already gone through it.
Grift. I've seen that grift.
He's already gone through the whole thing. And it's like, who the fuck wants to watch a 44-year-old man open a pack of Pokemon cards? Like, he puts gloves and shit on when he does it, like he's a pack breaker. I don't understand. Like, bro, we grew up when, cards were popping. Like, you have to go get fucking Beckett to see how much, your cards were worth or something like that. I don't understand the resurgence of it. Like, it's crazy to me, but I don't know. Maybe I need to start doing that.
Well, think about if you're someone who can't necessarily buy all the games, but you want to see people play through the games or experience them. I guess that's a way for people to experience it without having to spend hundreds of dollars and hold on to tubs of cardboard.
But I mean, how much is just a pack?
Like $7 or $8, I think.
I'm not paying somebody $50 to open up one pack. That's
no, I get that. I get that completely. I understand.
Yeah.
Speaking of cards, actually timely, I did get my first Magic the Gathering card earlier this week, and it's this guy right here.
Just in the mail, randomly.
Oh my god, it's like Sweet Tooth theme.
Sweet Tooth, yeah.
That's
it's like part of the
crossover, the secret lair
part
stuff.
of the secret lair. Yeah. That's sick.
I was gonna say that looks way different than I remember Magic the Gathering looking like back in the day. Like the card.
Oh, how do you feel about the crossover slop of Magic the Gathering?
Me? Oh, I hope they. I mean, I'm not in the Magic, so I don't know. I hope they constantly do it and annoy everyone.
Yeah,
I don't know. That Ninja Turtle shit was pretty lame.
Yeah, that wasn't a well-received one. No, I'm all about the IP slop. Like, I got the Garfield slop. I got the Office slop.
Garfield? What?
Yeah,
Office?
they did a Garfield one. Obviously, the Final Fantasy one was really popular, too. And that one's actually good. Oh, my God. There's, so much shit that they just are putting out nowadays. So they are full force coming out, and it's making them a ton of money. So, why would they stop?
Bespoke says watching a 44-year-old man opening Pokemon cards over Nyx.
Block him. Ban him.
Ban.
Well, we have a week coming up with all kinds of events. So good to have everyone here. Radic, Babe Ruthless, OJ, how we doing?
Doing good. It's good to be here once again. Shout outs to everybody. Had a good week streaming. So yeah, I'm looking forward to talking about Steam Deck prices. I've been relentlessly trolling people a lot.
Yeah, that was gonna happen. That was gonna happen.
Oh my god, some people are really mad.
How's it going over there, Evan?
It's all right.
Good stuff. Good stuff. And then Sean, RGT waits Thunder or Spurs. How's the game going for you?
I'm waiting for one of these loser crap ass teams to actually win the series so that I could find out who the ops are going to be. I mean, I'm doing great. Swept the Eastern Conference Finals. We're hanging out. Mitchell Robinson's punching shit and breaking his pinky. He's a psychopath. I can relate. I hurt my pinky the other day punching something.
What did you punch?
Yeah, elaborate.
I punched. Well, you see,
Don't say their name out loud.
Well, no, it wasn't a person, but it was. I was angry about a very serious topic that John actually knows about, and I just punched a countertop because I was very frustrated with the situation. But yeah, it is what it is.
Wait, are we talking like a gaming topic or like
no, no, IRL.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's more understandable. Okay,
it was like a granite countertop, or it has some gift to it.
No, it didn't.
Oh,
it didn't.
Rip the pinky.
It's okay.
Okay. Well, as I mentioned, there's a lot that happened this week, but I did want to talk about, there were two games, well, technically two games that I wanted to quickly go over if we can. 007, First Light. Okay. I played through it. Radic, you're playing it now. Sean's playing it now. I don't know if OJ, you picked that one up to play.
No, not yet. That game's gonna hit though, like when it's like $20 or something.
Well,
it's really gonna hit when it's that price.
Evan, anyone at Babe Ruth? Anyone? Okay, that's fine. How about that? We'll go to Radic. What do you think about the game so far?
So 007, I bought it on the early access because it was like pre-order and you just get 24-hour early access. I'm like, all right, why not? I only watched the state of play and like the reveal trailer. So, and my impression of the state of play was kind of like, it wasn't like bad, but it wasn't great because it ran really poorly. I'm like, all right, is this really gonna launch it like that? But playing this game, man, I'm like really impressed. Like, it's definitely giving me Uncharted vibes. Like, it's very Uncharted coded in its like presentation, and it's like melee and gun combat, the way it like intertwines with each other seamlessly. I really like the story so far. I think the guy who they got to play Bond, especially, is very charming, very suave, as Bond should be. Some of the set pieces are okay. They don't reach the heights of Uncharted for me, but I do like how it's more open ended. I haven't played the Hitman games, but like you can tackle those games in like any direction you want, right?
Yep.
Okay. And 007 has that as well. Like, I'll try to be vague as possible, but there's a club scene early on in the game, and then you're literally presented with like, all right, here's 4 different ways you can tackle this objective. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, it adds a lot to the replayability. I would say 8 or 9 hours in, more than halfway. Story's pretty intriguing.
Do you know which chapter are you on?
Just number. I am 8.
8. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. It was well, this isn't a spoiler because it was on Twitter. It was like a big viral thing. But you know the Kavi Lame, the TikTok guy, the guy who does this? I got to him. That's yeah. And yeah, I'm pretty impressed. The only thing I'm not crazy about is I feel like the auto aim with the shooting is a little too strong.
Oh, it's very strong. And people think they're really good at games online. It's like, wow, I'm hitting every headshot. I'm like, dude, you're over. It just pull. It's like super snap to targeting.
It's a little too much for me. I kind of wish they toned it down a little bit, but I love just like one thing that's really cool about this game is like your ammo count for picking up the weapons is very low. It's like you're constantly like throwing weapons, picking up a new one, disarming enemies. It's just a really cool flow with the combat. So 007, pretty impressed.
All right, cool. Sean, what are your thoughts on the game, which I already know?
It's fine. It's fine. I don't. To me, it's not a game of the year, and like, I think it's good. I actually really like the story. I like how, when you hear, oh, we're making Bond for a modern audience, it's like, have you ever watched a James Bond movie? And I think a lot of people were worried that like, I don't know, James Bond was going to go for like a Manny-Petty or something. But like, he's very Bondy. I think the story's well written. All the voice actors and stuff are very well done. I just think the game is way too Hitman-y. And it's like that was kind of one of my biggest fears going into it. It was going to feel like a Hitman game with a James Bond skin. And like literally the first 3 areas that you go to that are like big areas where you're doing Hitman-esque stuff are literally like you would expect them to be in the new Hitman game, like a nightclub, a big mansion. It's like, okay, the mansion actually reminded me of the last Hitman game. I feel like there's a little Paddington Bear in there as well. They just threw in some shit to make the game a little bit longer. It's fine. It's a good game. I think there are fun moments to it. The driving is atrocious, but it's a good game. The hand-to-hand, I hate to complain, but like the hand-to-hand combat, all right? Yeah, you're James Bond, right? And like you get 4 punches, you're taken out. And then some of these people you're punching like 10, 15 times, throwing shit at them, throwing them into stuff, and they're just like, I'm coming back for more. And that's not even the brutes. It's all based, a lot of the combat is based on yellow and red. Yellow is a parry, red is a dodge, and they flash before you have to do it and stuff. Mm-hmm. So it feels a little less organic because of that. But there are still fun moments to be had. I also don't like how you have to like neutralize, like if you get caught, you have to neutralize all the enemies before like going through a door. Like the door is just locked and then it becomes
right. That is annoying. I agree. Yeah.
And I'm like, but I'm supposed to be, like sneaky boy. It's not a bad game though. I think I have had fun with it. I'm pretty close to the end, I think, based on the amount of chapters that are in the game. Yeah. And there is some cool stuff in there, but just for the most part, like I'm surprised it reviewed as high as it did. And I think that's kind of my little disconnect. Like I'm more so of like a high 7 with this game, a low 8. I am very interested to see how the fuck this is going to run on the Switch too, though, because there are some very graphically intensive things that happen within this game. And like, some of these scenes, it's like packed with people and it's like, what is that? How is that frame rate going to look? Especially on kind of, and that's another thing. When you're in gun combat, like, I don't think, you can shoot the people, but I don't think that's what the game wants you to do. I think the game wants you to use the environment like a lot.
Oh yeah,
which is fine, but it does feel a little bit forced at times. But overall, like I said, it's a good game. I do wonder how. I mean, after playing it, I completely understand why the Switch 2 version was delayed. I'm very curious to see how that performs.
So you know how you have that training section in the beginning of the game.
Yes,
that was really cool.
Yeah. That was cool, right? Yeah, I like that. It seemed like they were using the SSD, the whole thing. Like they were going to training montages and immediately throw you into a capture the flag kind of thing. What's weird about the game is after you beat it, there's like, if you look at trophies, there's something called tactical sim, which is like VR missions, right? Mm-hmm. The first one I go into, they start teaching you things that I wish I had known in the game. Like
I'm so glad I did that. Yeah, because you have like full on like combos. So it's like square, then hold square, square, hold square. And I'm so glad I did this before moving on to the story.
So you definitely want to go through that because, like, you're mentioning some stuff, Sean. They have ways to like if someone's blocking, to like gut punch them, and they just didn't really explain.
Well,
that
I was just grab because
you can grab too. Yeah,
that's what the game tells you to do. If somebody's blocking, you grab them. Okay.
But they have like vault tackles. There's like all these different ways you could take people down, but they don't really necessarily tell you about it. Right away. I do like the melee system to a point. I think when there's too many enemies on like attacking you, it's really difficult to at times grab the right person or dodge or pair the right person. But when it all comes together, it looks really cool. So throwing something, say, from the environment, like a cup at somebody, stun them, and then zap somebody with your watch and take them both down, like that's really cool. But I am curious, like you mentioned, Sean, that the Switch 2, that's going to be an interesting version of the game. I do think visually speaking it looks really good, and I think this is a good starting point because there are going to be more Bond games. Like IO's doing more. This isn't the only one, so I think this is kind of them getting into the series, and then I'm kind of hoping for a like Mass Effect 1 to Mass Effect 2 or Uncharted 1 to Uncharted 2 kind of jump. That's what I'm looking for.
And I think when that time comes, then like sure, but I mean, how much higher can your score? We gonna start giving 11s to the game or something? Like what are we gonna do there?
How do you feel about the gadget pool? Like, I really do like the watch, but you also get like a pen later on in the game, and I love the pen.
I kind of wish they had done more with the upgrade path for them. Like, I'm picturing for the next one an entire home base, like they all have MI6 you go to, and you can research tree some of these gadgets. And
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind them doing more with, say, a car that you get, like an Aston Martin that has entire build out with rockets, and like you
That'd be
upgrade
cool.
that. And like I'm picturing ways they can go from here, and this being kind of their jumping off point. So
Yeah, you could definitely expand it. Like it's a good baseline for sure. I think they can definitely mess around with a few things from it, from the experience from it. But you never know. I mean, it's selling great, and I'm sure the chat is destroying me. I know I'm in the minority with my thoughts on it, but like that's just how I feel about it. Like it's cool, but
As someone who's never been like, I've only ever seen a James Bond movie on mute on a plane. Like, is this a good jumping in point for the series? I'm assuming, or
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, because
Okay.
it's his origin, which really none of the movies ever really tackle like how this motherfucker became like James Bond. So you get an origin story. Yeah, definitely a great jumping in point.
yeah, and people do say that this version of Bond is technically like really accurate to the older books, even down to the scar that he has. Because even a lot of the Bonds you see in the movies didn't put a scar on him because like they wanted him to look like Pierce Brosnan or whatever. So
Yeah,
they,
and this game
they
has a
decided
lot
to
of
do that.
references to the movies, especially like the collectibles and like the things you can inspect. Like there's a shoe with the blade on it that's like from one of the not Roger Moore, the Sean Connery movies, I think.
Shoe knife, always good.
Yeah, for sure. So if you're a Bond fan, you'd absolutely love this game for sure.
Yep. Well, you'll still be playing it, Radic, or you'll be done by the time we come back next weekend.
Yeah,
And
I'll
Sean,
probably
so
get the platinum by tomorrow.
I'll probably finish it tomorrow.
The last couple chapters in the game, I think, pick up pretty well. So I'm curious to see what your guys' thoughts are on the end of the game then too. I do want to recognize a very generous super chat that came in from Bespoke, 300. Which is ridiculous. They say, please use this money. Yeah, please use money to purchase codes for Mina for each panel member to give away on their channels. Great games only exist if we support them, and I don't want anyone to miss out on Mina if times are tough. Congratulations, Celia and her team of Gabe-loving yachtaholics. Ban away Canadian Jesus. I'm Canadian Jesus.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Well, it gets split up by the panel members anyway, so they can
getting a nice
give away
payday
Mina if they want. There you go. Shout to.
Good thing I showed up today.
Yo, shout out to Bespoke, man.
bro.
Shout out Bespoke.
Hey, he dropped. By the way, Bespoke says he looks like. I think he said he looks like Brad Pitt. He said he looks like all these different, good-looking guys all combined together.
Okay,
so,
okay.
I'm sure.
That's what he
Might
said.
be
He
Brad
said
Pitt.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah. And he's
believe
loaded,
him.
ladies. So he's definitely a good catch.
Or men. Hey, you never know.
Oh, true. Or men. Yeah,
yeah, we gotta discriminate.
for sure.
Yeah.
Well, okay, hold on.
Really impressed that time Bespoke pulled you out of that burning wreckage, Radic.
Yeah, he really.
All by
and he also
himself.
paid for my dog's cancer treatment as well. Yeah, great guy.
And I wanted to recognize, I haven't had a chance to play as much of this as I wanted to, but I did want to recognize Mina the Hollower because it is now the highest rated game of the year. It is a 92. That's on PC, PS5 89, Switch 2 89, but the PC had the most reviews, 50 reviews coming in at a 92.
It's
So
also number one on the eShop too, so it seems like it's had a good first start at least.
Hell yeah.
Yep. And it's $20, so it's fairly priced, I'd say. It's like 20 plus hours, kind of like a isometric Zelda Souls kind of game, and people really seem to like it. I've played like 2 hours of it so far, unfortunately. So
Some say it's like
Yeah.
Earthbound.
I don't know if it's Earthbound.
I don't
so
see Earthbound, and
Definitely not.
I saw tweets about Earthbound.
Did
that's the first problem.
How
tweets.
hard did you have to dig to find those treats, man?
Not very hard, honestly.
did anyone else get a chance to play Mina more than that? I said a couple hours.
Just a little, not enough.
Just an hour. I beat
Yeah.
the first boss.
First few hours, basically.
Okay. Any immediate impressions at all? Anything?
I picked the whip as my
So did I.
starter weapon.
I wanted the distance, so
Me too. Yeah.
that's what I was thinking. But hey, maybe the first. There's like a little an initial boss kind of that you find after you get off the boat, and I don't know, maybe a half an hour after that. So is where I am. So I still got plenty to do. But it's cool. It's cool to see it do so well. It's probably going to end up in that. I assume it's going to be that Hollow Knight role from last year at the game of the year, like at the end of the year.
Oh, it's definitely
for
getting
nominations,
nominated.
right?
For
I
sure.
assume
That's
it's like
gotta
that
get-
Silk Song role.
Yeah. It's got to get nominated now.
Yeah, that's good to see. Good to see. And okay, so let me go into the FGC. Let me know what do I need to know about the FGC this week? Radic
All right,
and
Babe Ruthless, Combo Breaker. Fill us in. What is Combo Breaker exactly? Is it like related to Evo? Not related to Evo? Affiliated?
No, they're not technically affiliated with one another. Although I
Okay.
think the general manager of Evo is the same person that runs Combo Breaker, so they're tangentially related, but technically they're not related. But yeah, so basically it's just a big fighting game major tournament that happens every year in May, and then now we have Evo literally happening next month. So things have been pretty crazy. I'm going to Combo Breaker, or I went to Combo Breaker, and then I'm also going to Evo as well, and a few other fighting game tournaments throughout the year. But yeah, there's been a lot. I mean, I don't know where we should even start. Street Fighter 6. Have any of you guys been playing that at all?
I played.
No,
some.
I mean I've played it, but I'm not like I don't play currently.
Because I know there's rumors that they're getting a new character maybe this week.
Yeah, the
The
rumors
Tekken
about
people are mad.
Yeah, about Tifa specifically. Well, first of all, Street Fighter 6 just got new DLC, the end of season 3, which is Ingrid, and she's kind of like a super obscure character from this game from way back when called like Capcom Fighting Evolution / she was also in Alpha 3. But yeah, so a lot of people have been playing her specifically, and people seem to really like her. But yeah, with Tifa specifically, I don't want to come off as a hater. I love Final Fantasy VII, and I'm also obviously a big Street Fighter fan, but I don't particularly think Tifa is going to make a good guest character in Street Fighter. It makes sense from a marketing perspective because Street Fighter 6 is huge in Japan right now, and then Final Fantasy VII Part 3 is also coming out.
Yeah.
So it makes sense, like whatever the word is, synergistically, that they would come out together. But personally, I just don't think she's gonna have a particularly interesting like moveset. Like she can punch and kick, and she has her somersault. So I guess that's cool that she's gonna have that. But also like from just like a personality standpoint, I know a lot of people love Tifa, but I just don't think she has a lot of sauce to her outside of being related.
What Tifa are you talking about? This seems like
I'm just saying.
I like this. All right.
Do you think she's
shit.
do you think she's a better Street Fighter character or a better Tekken character for a guest?
Probably fit better in
she's good in
Tekken.
either one.
She
Better
doesn't have a
guys.
weapon,
Yeah.
so people are gonna say she doesn't belong in like she probably belongs in Street Fighter more. But I think the reason why she's in the game is because there's a really, I'm not gonna name names, but there's like a really popular FGC content creator who is basically like, oh, put Tifa in Street Fighter or Tekken or
We're
whatever.
talking about Maximilian Dude.
Okay, yeah. Well, I was talking about Maximilian. No, but if I
You're
have the
a really
power,
popular content creator
I don't
that
wanna
happens
name
to
names.
like Final Fantasy. I wonder who
Just
that
say
is.
it was DSP.
oh god, no.
That's actually a good call.
Okay, if I had the power that Max did, like I would be selling my opinions to everyone. I'd be like, put Konomitsu in Street Fighter 6. Like put
Sorry.
I don't know, put Sub-Zero in Street Fighter 6. So
Oh, that'd
I'm
be
jealous
awesome,
of
dude.
Max.
Oh
I'm
my
fucking
God.
jealous of Max. I wish I had his power. But yeah, I mean the rumor is Tifa and then also like Vega as well in Street Fighter. So
Vega's on the game.
no, he's not.
Oh wow, it's interesting.
Yeah.
A lot of the more basic characters didn't make it in for the initial releases for the current
Gotcha.
game.
Oh,
Gotcha.
it's always like a staple too, in like the older arcade games.
Well, I mean,
A lot of
Tifa-
them.
Tifa
but-
does have fighting game pedigree, though.
Yeah, but how flashy outside of
Yeah,
like
guys.
just general Final
She-
Fantasy style like, attacks, I guess.
She was in Guys.
Mhm.
God bless the ring on
Yeah.
PlayStation 1.
Great game.
Yeah, very high quality game for sure.
I look at Tifa and I'm thinking this is like the perfect character for Street Fighter. Like,
Mm.
like she reminds me like when you're playing as her in FF7 remake or the she's like beating the hell out of. She's punching and kicking. She's flying all over the place. Like it seems like a really dope moveset. I mean, at least in my opinion. Like I get it. I'm not as hardcore FGC I'm more of like Smash Brothers. That's kind of like what I play. But I look at I watch the tournaments and things like that, and I've seen so much Street Fighter 6, and I think it's a great game. I think it's a lot of fun to watch or to play. But I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool to have Tifa, and then maybe you get some music from Final Fantasy, right? If she's in the game, you get some.
Maybe like one song.
Yeah, maybe you get a track or two.
I don't even know if you get like a
Angel.
battle
Yeah.
stage or
Is it a
anything
stage?
related to
Yeah.
that. Probably not.
Probably not.
You know, maybe you get a track or two. I know they were kind of stingy with the music in Smash Brothers. They were like real stingy with the Final Fantasy music. So maybe not too much, but I don't know. I mean, I see what you're saying, though. Like, I get it from the perspective of maybe there could have been somebody else. Like, is there somebody else that you felt would have been better for Street Fighter 6, like that you would pick? Babe Ruthless?
Oh, like a Mortal Kombat character. And I think Ed Boon even specifically said, he's like, I want to put a Mortal Kombat character into Street Fighter. Like, I'd be down for it.
That would be so cool.
But
Oh
you know, probably WB.
Cyrax, gotta put Cyrax in there.
Cyrax would be dope. I would love a more. And, like, honestly, any Mortal Kombat character in a Street Fighter game, I think would be a sick pick.
Johnny Cage, that would be my
Johnny Cage would be
my
fucking
pick,
hard, dude. Oh
Johnny Cage would be my pick 100%. When I played Mortal Kombat, that was my main.
We need Hibiki Dan.
What did you? Well, I was gonna. Did you see the as Ness says here? Did you watch the Virtual Fighter footage that leaked out?
I have seen it. I mean, from what I've heard, it seems very like legit. Like they think it's like actual footage because a lot of the moves from that leaked footage, you could see very similar moves in the previous games. So yeah, I saw it. I mean, like, I don't know, whenever that game comes out is whenever it comes out. Like, I am looking forward to having some actual competition in the 3D fighting game space, because for a long time it's pretty much just been dominated by Tekken. But we'll see that game when we see it. They haven't really announced anything besides like the initial announcement trailer, and then it's been absolute silence.
Well, speaking of Tekken, new character released this week and a new character announcement. Yujiro from Baki. So like I don't watch anime. I'm like, who is this guy? And apparently this guy's like huge. So that's like how tapped out I am in anime. So how do you feel about the new guest character, Yujiro, right?
Yeah, I mean, I have never seen Baki the Grappler, but it seems cool. Like, it seems like a really good pick. People seem really hyped for him. So I don't know. I'm just excited to see Tekken get in more guest characters in general.
Do you think he's a better pick than what's his name, Negan from The Walking Dead?
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's
Yeah.
random.
That was a random pick for Tekken 7, man. I was like, what?
And The Walking Dead was already kind of, because like the deals take a few years to push out. So I have a feeling what happened was that like The Walking Dead was super popular when Tekken 7 was around, right? And when it first released, The Walking Dead was super popular. They're doing all those like spin-off series, whatever have you. And then by the time Negan was actually released into Tekken 7, like The Walking Dead stocks had kind of fallen off. And everybody was like, why is Negan in this game? So I like the Final Fantasy characters in Tekken personally, but I'm also a big Final Fantasy head. So I'm like, yeah, bring in Clive, bring in Noctis. Like, those are the types of characters I like, which not everyone likes them because they have magic and swords and what have you.
So they call them Soul Calibur characters, right?
Soul Calibur characters.
Exactly.
So, like, how's the like the community feeling around Tekken right now? Because I remember last year, like the season 2 patch was received pretty negatively. Is season 3, which just released like a few days ago, is that received better in the FGC? Talk to us.
So the very reporter, like, talk to us. What's the latest news? No. So Tekken has been going through, I would say, a shift in, to put it politely, like a major shift in perception recently. So like you were talking about, Radix, season 2 dropped, and Tekken 8 was already a very aggressive game compared to Tekken 7. They added in like the heat system, which made it a lot easier to put a lot of offensive pressure onto people. So some people definitely didn't like that already to begin with. And then in season 2, they really doubled down on the whole offensive pressure system, essentially, from my understanding. To be honest, I don't really play at a level like that's kind of like at a skill level where I'm like, oh yeah, like XYZ mechanics are super impacting me. Like I'm just playing Tekken casually just to enjoy it. So, whatever changes or balance changes they make or mechanics that they change slightly don't like super impact my enjoyment of the game personally. But yeah, so anyway, so season 2 came out. People were not happy about all the changes they made. They released this whole video basically being like, okay, guys, we heard you. We heard your feedback. Like, we're going back to the basics. Like, this whole marketing campaign, they even specifically said that line, going back to the basics. And they kind of doubled down on the changes they had made. So, like, again, there were just some, like, very aggressive changes. So there was an emergency patch that came out where they tried to reverse some of that. And now with the new DLC character that just dropped, it seems like they are in a slightly better place now, where people are a little bit happier with kind of what's coming up. But I feel like a lot of people were kind of turned off from Tekken from that whole experience. And so now, now there's the new Virtua Fighter coming out. There's a new DOA 7 that just got announced. Who knows, maybe there'll actually be a new Soul Calibur coming out at some point. So I think there's a lot of excitement for like new 3D fighting games to come out aside from just Tekken, right? So
yeah, Harada left a few months, like last year, right?
He
End
did.
of last year, and he's at SNK, right?
Technically, it's not SNK. It's supposed to be an independent studio called like Versus Studio or something like that. But apparently, people did some snooping, and it's literally in the exact same building as like SNK's headquarters. So
he's in the coffee shop.
I don't know how separate they actually are, but I guess we'll find out more on that later.
Yeah, so like, what are your early predictions for that? Is he going to work on like, I really don't know, any SNK IP, like another like a 3D Fatal Fury game, a King of Fighters game? Like
who knows? It's all up in the air. Like I mean, we all like I can highly predict like what SNK is gonna come out with next, but I figure Harada, whatever he ends up working on, like he's a pretty strong personality, so it'll probably be something that he's wanted to work on for a very long time. But yeah, I mean, there's gonna be a new KOF 16 at some point. Like they're obviously gonna put a lot of money towards that. Maybe Art of Fighting 4. Yeah, he finally went to Waffle House. Right?
Waffle House like 3 minutes from my house. It's like this big thing apparently.
Yeah,
I drive past it all the time.
Got crazy likes on Twitter. I think there's like over 125K or something likes on that post of Harada going to Waffle House.
But yeah, for sure. But like, especially this year, there's been like a lot of fighting game news. I feel like the most ever since like the PS5, Xbox Series generation. There's Invincible Versus, Marvel Tokon, the Avatar fighting game, 2XKO. So how is the state of the FGC, in your opinion, so far?
I mean, there's a lot coming out, obviously. Yeah. 2XKO, I guess we can start there. 2XKO, I would say unfortunately, I don't think it has a lot of longevity in the fighting game community. For those of you who may not know, it's the League of Legends fighting game that they were working on for a very long time, and then they recently released earlier this year. And they didn't, from my understanding, it didn't seem like they did a really good job marketing the game. Like they didn't market it very well to people who play League. Yeah. And then
I think the name is terrible. That's just my opinion. Yeah.
It's supposed to be like 2 times KO, apparently. So yeah, because it's a 2v2 duo game. And yeah, I think a lot of people were very excited for it initially, but then they announced like there are a bunch of layoffs that were happening. And I think also by the time the game came out, it had been in beta for so long that a lot of the mystique around the game had kind of fallen off. So I think it's one of those games where they'll probably support it, I predict, for another year, maybe 2 if we're lucky, but I don't really see that game having a lot of longevity. Like, and also it's a very difficult game, and there's barely any like I actually don't think there's any single player content. It's just like play online or like play casually in Versus. I don't think there's anything else to it to like get casual fighting game players to actually want to play 2XKO. So I don't think that's gonna go anywhere. Radek, have you played 2XKO or anyone else?
Nah,
No,
not a
I
league guy.
Nope.
Yeah, that's
No.
fair.
I haven't played it, but I did hear a rumor back. I don't know if you heard the same one. That, well, actually, I think it was a report that they had a. The only thing that I know about it when it comes to League, they had apparently like a Smash Brothers style fighting game that they canceled. So I was interested if they were going to make something like that.
Yeah,
I'd
that's
check it
way
out.
more
So I check
interesting
out-
to me. Yeah.
Yeah, I check out all platform. Like I'll play all platform fighters for the most part. But yeah, like that's the only thing. That's about as close as I got to playing anything from Riot.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard that they were very scared of what happened to multiverses, and basically they're like, "Oh, we're not going to take that chance."
Yeah.
I played the hell out of multiverses. I played in a tournament, got my ass whooped. Like it was.
OJ was solo holding that game up.
Yeah, dude. I was so hopeful for that game, man. I
was hopeful.
Had Scorpion Sub-Zero, I'd be playing that shit every day.
That'd be
Yeah.
crazy.
I tried playing it, man. But the funny thing is, they went offline. Then they came back and the game was worse. And I was like, okay,
Yeah,
this game's-
dude, it's like
this game's
alright,
dead.
It's over. It's over.
We'll do it.
This game's dead.
Let me go through some of these super chats here. Jeffrey Tucker says RGT DSP update.
I did it with the
Went over
Pokemon.
it.
Well, I think this was
Yeah.
literally the first one that came in. I
Oh, really?
This first
Oh,
super
okay.
chat. I think before you even mentioned that, Daniel says, I think we may get PS6 teas at the upcoming State of Play.
Definitely not.
No.
Definitely not.
No.
No.
Let's see. DC Fat Cat says, my new favorite game has a first name. It's Picto.
Stop
Anyone-
it.
Did anyone try that?
No.
The app?
Is that the Nintendo
I-
game?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't.
a smartphone game, like a picture
Yeah, I
smartphone game.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Wasn't sure if anyone tried it. My new favorite game is the last name. It's Nico. Wizards of the, okay, this is Jeffrey Tucker again. Wizards of the Coast can eat it. They priced me out of Magic the Gathering with their sloth.
Damn, dude.
Are those collab Magic the Gathering cards really expensive? I remember the Final Fantasy ones were crazy expensive.
It always depends on who they pair up with. The
Oh.
bigger the company or the more aggressive with contracting the company, probably the more expensive the
This
cards
single
go.
rainbow
sense.
foil edition card was like $30
Yeah.
Canadian,
Mm.
and that includes
Wow.
shipping on eBay. That was from an eBay purchaser. So
That was like $4 American then.
yeah, fair enough.
DC Fat Cat says, because Nintendo has a way with mobile games. TJ says, I have 007 and there's no online features, so I'm not sure why IO really wants you to be online. Also, you can't play the game while it's updating on PS5, which is weird to me, not to mention PC DRM.
Well, wasn't there? I saw a tweet that was like some dude like bought the game and then traveled, or it was on
I saw
PS5
that. Yeah,
and
yeah.
it was DRM'd for him or something like that. Yeah, I don't understand the online thing. They just want to harvest your data. I'd be like, well, it's probably like, well, how did this person go
Just
about
telemetry.
this mission or something like that?
I mentioned this in when I was talking about my video. I would put my PS5 in rest mode because I didn't know where because this is before the game came out because they sent it over before that, so I didn't know where the checkpoints were necessarily because no one else was talking about the game. Obviously, I put it in rest mode instead of close the game out or anything, and then I'd go back, and after maybe a minute, it would say you've been disconnected. You got to retry to reconnect the internet for the game to continue. So it happened every time I came out of rest mode.
I will say the load times in that game, especially after you die, longer than I expected.
Yeah, they were. I thought one time it froze. No, just took 2 minutes to load for some reason.
Wow.
It's like, bro, like, am I
I
playing a
wondered-
PS4 game? Gross.
I wonder if it has to reset where all the people are and explicit things
disgusting load
about
screen.
them.
That's probably what it is. Evan.
Yeah,
'cause
it
it's
might be
like the
server calls.
NPCs are like so dense. It's like, especially in some of these like museum areas. I'm like, wow, there's a lot of people in here.
Shout out to Daniel, become a new YouTube member there. Appreciate it. Prince Duval says song recommendation for RGT and OJ. Cal
Say it.
Scrooby, Hell is Real.
All right,
I did
not know
that's
that.
my list.
I assumed I pronounced most of that wrong.
I was listening to Intergalactic on my stream the other day. That's how old I am. So
Beastie
I don't-
Boys.
yeah. Beastie Boys are awesome.
I mean, the first album is good.
For
You don't like the Beastie Boys? You don't think they're good?
I mean, I don't think they're bad.
Okay.
Zarsky says, RGT, love you, bro, but please get professional help with your mustache next time. You always do this. I say this because I care. Radek, you too.
I appreciate it.
man.
Yeah.
Never.
Oh,
Damn.
man.
Damn, bro.
Hey, look,
$5 just to roast you.
I have a suggestion. This is not hate. The beard kits on YouTube. Go ahead and grab one of those. They come with combs. They come with all and that's what I use. to make sure everything is set. So beard,
Hey, man.
beard kits.
You got an affiliate link for that, OJ? Like,
No, I don't.
Yes, dude.
I
Hey,
need an
if
affiliate link, but the beard kits on YouTube, they're cheap. They're like $20. It comes like with the balm. It comes like with the little combs. It comes like with little snippers. So you just go ahead and get you one of those, and that helps out.
But let's be real. Like, white people beards are different than black people beards.
Yeah, that's
That is
why
true.
if you guys
That is true.
get a beard, it'll work better. It's the same thing that I
yeah,
told
we
Scott Laws.
do really need oil in our beard. Like we
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The same thing that
Okay.
like a lot of this stuff is built for coarse hair. So if you don't have the coarse hair, it's gonna work even better. I told Scott the Laws this. He was like, because he asked me for suggestions on
I mean, it's facial hair?
what's it called? No, it was on like body soap or whatever. I told him use African black soap, and he was thinking, wait a minute, hold up, but I'm not like Scott. Just listen, trust me. And it's so much better. It's been working out so well for him, honestly.
Is he
Put a
updating
link
you,
of that
or-
in the private chat for me, please. I will be
Yeah,
interested.
I got you.
I want to give it a
Isn't that
shout out to
African soap.
African black soap. It's the
give
best.
it a
soap.
shout out to Bespoke once again. Shout out to
300
Bespoke.
Canadian, bro. Appreciate
Yo,
it.
let's go.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
And I also want to give a shout out to a local viewer who I got word of, Chase M from Wilmington, Delaware, graduating from high school.
Nice.
Big graduation.
Oh, congratulations. Oh, it is end of May.
Yeah, graduation party is happening right now. So that was a great time. Graduating from high school, senior, decades ago.
Welcome to the real world, buddy.
paying for, paying for that
days.
hotel room, getting absolutely wasted in it. Yeah.
That was good days.
What
Yeah,
was your
life's over
graduation
now.
year?
06.
Damn, dude. I was in third
Radic.
grade.
Oh my god, don't out
Yeah.
yourself.
He's already
Days.
told us how
Radic
old
was
he
just
Yeah.
born.
No, I'm old, bro. I'm 27. It's over.
Old now, okay.
So old.
You're on. You're getting on unk status. Some people say 30
Yeah.
becomes unk status, which I disagree with.
Bordering on unk. Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm in the home then, man.
I'm
It's over,
I'm grandpa bro. I'm grandpa status at this point.
man. Sheesh.
Y'all kiss my ass. I'm still young and spry. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, when you have kids, it definitely ages you a bit. My daughter graduated from junior high, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, what's going on here? She's gonna be in high school.
Well, the way
Damn.
I mean, my mom had me when she just turned 18. So when she was 40, I was 22, and like I couldn't imagine having like a 20. I'd be like, what the fuck are you? What the fuck is this shit? Like, no.
Let me here we go. Oh, Sean and I played NBA The Run real quick for like an hour because they
the open beta, yeah.
did the open beta for 8 hours today. It's like, all right, whatever. So that's
I
fine.
want to check it out. What
We
do you guys
played
think?
it for an hour. I liked
It's-
it. There's some
it's-
weird things with like tracking the ball sometimes in a crowd. Otherwise, it was really fun. It was a good time.
Yeah, especially for 30 bones, like that's a fucking steal. As long as they keep adding in, I think they could
It's
expand
it's
upon the roster a bit. You know, put like Cat in there and stuff like that.
it's 3-on-3. Well, you cut out for a minute, so I just took over there for a second.
Yeah, I was like,
That's
I
why-
was so confused. I was like, what's happening?
now it's 3-on-3, and it's like NBA Jam mixed with a little bit of playgrounds in there. But it's fun. It was a good time. And actually for the online, I was thinking about this afterwards, Sean. The timing, everything, nothing was really messed up or lagging.
No, not at
It was
all.
fine. Yeah, it was really good. So I need to see the full game when it releases, because a lot of the game modes and stuff were all grayed out. They specifically wanted you to play with like 5 or 6 different characters and 2 different game modes. So I'm picking it up though day one. I'll be playing it right away. It was fun. It's a good time. All right, we had, let's see, Dragon Quest 12 stream video. I see who OJ. I know you definitely watched it. You definitely saw it.
early.
I don't know if anyone else is a fan of Dragon Quest like that. I've been waiting to see this game for a while, and then they show up, and
Super exciting for you, right?
they hit me with this.
Oh, I have not seen it.
DLSS 5 on.
This is Dragon Quest 12. It is broken or Beyond Dreams. It's kind of Broken Dreams, but Beyond Dreams. And this is the main character that they showed off. They showed it looked like people think it's like a lizard form of him. Maybe one of these in a dream. This is unfortunate. I was a little disappointed by this.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, John, that's the Fent form. Come on now.
People looking at this guy and he's like, he looks really tired. I think the idea is when he goes to sleep, he goes into a different world, and this is him literally with like insomnia. I think that's kind of the idea. So
like inspired by like Alundra or something like that, like the Dream universe. Is that
they
kind of the
didn't
idea?
even give details on that.
No.
This is
Yeah, this is just people grasping at straws
Um,
for the why. Like, look at his
Yeah.
face. Why?
Yeah,
And-
they gave no details.
the issue is they said they restarted development, and it was somewhat recent that they restarted development. So
Yeah, we threw this together yesterday.
This game is it's going to be another number of years.
Yeah.
Can I talk about it real quick? Just because I'm probably the
Yeah.
biggest Dragon Quest fan.
Go
here.
for it.
And the thing about this game, Dragon Quest, is that they're going for like a bit of a darker, more mature tone.
Yep.
With the original game, the Flames of Fate, and when they redid the development, I have a couple theories on why it happened. I won't be too long with it. I personally think it was more of an action RPG, and obviously it was more of a darker tone, and potentially even like one person. And I think they saw what happened. This is just speculation. They saw what happened with Final Fantasy 16 and the situation there, and they're like, yeah, we're good. Because the development would be right along almost this. I think Final Fantasy was probably a little bit more along, but I think they were kind of looking at it in that type of way, and they realized that that'd probably be a really bad idea to not make it more traditional Dragon Quest experience. So I think beyond just the main character, we can just talk about the gameplay. I think it's going to be very similar to Dragon Quest 11, but of course with some new, some new combat and different characters. But like graphically, like it's the same tone and style of Dragon Quest 11. Like it's just way better graphics this time around. Just
That's
way better looking.
Yeah, that was my disappointment. Is I was not expecting to see what looks similar to Dragon Quest 11. I was looking for. It sounds weird, but like almost a mature rated Dragon Quest.
Yeah, that's. I think they weren't. I don't think it was ever going to be rated M. I think, but I think it was probably going to be like like T rating, or maybe get away with as much as you can, like maybe like Uncharted 2, like rated T. But I don't know, man. I mean, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, if they canceled the game and they scrapped it and they restarted, like Square Enix does not take this stuff lightly. Like people, like they don't do this. Usually, if something's just messed up, or if they'll just usually go through with it or just cancel the game outright. So when it comes to them scrapping it and restarting it, it was probably hot trash. Whatever they had beforehand, it was probably pretty bad for them to do something this drastic.
Yeah, but
it had to have been.
But couldn't they have done just been like, okay, you know what, this isn't matching what we want to do for Dragon Quest, but then like repurpose it for something? Because I mean, it's not like this was like 6 months in development or something like that. Like this has been a long ongoing thing.
2021.
Like
it was probably before 20. It was probably they were getting things ready before that.
Yeah.
But full scale production I think started in mid 2021 to late 2021.
Well, that was when they first showed us the logo. Was 2021, right? And it's been radio silent since then.
Yeah,
half a decade, man. Jesus.
That's why it's been
Classic
radio
Square
silent.
Enix.
They've been radio silent because it's not working out. It's not. They didn't show us any footage, so nothing was working the way that it should be working. So, like I said, if it could have been salvaged, I think they would have salvaged it. It's Square Enix. You know what I'm saying? Like they definitely would have salvaged it if they could have. They're one of the stingiest AAA publishers, developers out there. Like they don't want to put nothing on an actual game card. Like they're stingy. They make a lot of stuff and they have some good stuff here and there, but they really are stingy. So, and they're really tight with budgets because they've been going through their whole new business plan. They got a new president, and the new president is really tight with money. So it's like it's one of those things to where, and like they had a bunch of layoffs, with some of their overseas stuff. So if they could have salvaged it, and they would have, but they just wasted millions of dollars right there. That's all down the drain. So to me, it means that it was like a code red as bad as it can get. I wish it would have turned out the first way so we can have the game and it was really good and like, oh man, it's a different kind of tone for Dragon Quest. But I'm guessing they were spooked by PlayStation 5 sales in Japan, by Final Fantasy 16, and by potentially it not resonating with their biggest audience, which is still like the most like craziest audience for the game is in Japan. And Japan wants a certain type of Dragon Quest game. So I think all those factors caused it.
So do you think this game is going to come out before or after Kingdom Hearts 4?
I think Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out first.
All right.
I kind of think so too.
Yeah, I
hope
think
so.
it does, but we'll We'll see.
Because that's the Square Enix game, other than FF7 Part 3. That's the Square Enix game I've been waiting for years, man.
Yeah.
Years.
Oh, man. Maybe in
You,
10 years.
Oh my god.
Well,
That's
Square
about the development period for Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts
Yeah,
3.
I guess you're right.
It's about 10 years.
I
No.
think Square. I think Square will have some stuff this week. For
You
some
think
different
so?
events happening. I think so. First though, Radic, you let me know about this. I did want to at least bring it up. Destruction All Stars shut
Oh
down.
my god, dude!
No,
Like
I
this
know.
is even
I
like a
know.
topic, like a footnote on
Devastating
the show.
people out there. Dozens of people.
Dozens,
Devastating.
bro.
Apparently, it's been broken for a while. Ryan told me he's like it's actually
Yeah.
been broken for a while and no one's noticed. So there you go. That kind of explains why it's shut down. It's going away.
Yeah, I got a platinum for that game like first 2
Oh, wow.
weeks the thing came out, so like I had to get it out the way. I will do the same for Fair Games. Excuse me, Break-In. I will do that as well. But I will say this, and this is only going to apply to like maybe 200 people in planet Earth. Destruction All Stars was better than Concord. I said it. Hot takes, I know.
longer.
Yeah, it definitely lasted longer somehow. Like
It did. That's
Yeah.
true. I mean, they tried everything. They sold it for $20 instead of $70. They gave it to us on PlayStation Plus, and they still shut the thing down years later.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
well, R.I.P. Destruction All Stars. Okay, state of
Been that
play.
Twisted Metal. Yeah, state of play. Let's talk
State
about
of
Let's talk
play.
about this
State of
Lego thing too. Have you
What?
been watching this Lego thing? Motherfuckers
Lego
like
Batman?
took $200,000 worth of Legos,
What?
and it's like
So like 3 Lego kits.
it's a whole
right.
big story. Like some store stole $200,000 worth of Legos from someone, and then they sued. How have none of you seen this thing?
I have
All right,
not seen this.
We won't talk about it.
Tell me about. Wait,
You're the toy collector here, Sean. You're the one that bought all that stuff from like Ireland or Scotland and never got it sent to you. Like,
Yeah, fuck that guy. But yeah, Legos are different. I never had Legos growing up. I don't understand like Legos and stuff. Give me my.
well, they
Lincoln
go together.
Logs.
You like clicking them together.
Yeah, but like
You build
you
them.
got, yeah, but like it takes
cardboard
so
took
much.
them out. Legos.
It takes so much time, and then you just what do you do with it? You just look at it. You're like, okay, I
No,
built
you
this.
play. No,
You play with
no.
it. That's the whole point of the
Time
Lego.
out.
No,
No,
this ain't no
at the end.
My
Kinect
man's
or
childhood
whatever.
was shot.
Oh, I remember the
Legos
Kinect
were
being a
lit.
set.
You play with them. Like, you get like different. You make airplane go boom, boom, boom.
So-
like you
so-
play with them.
hang
Like,
on.
you know, like,
So Sean,
they're toys.
you're wondering what you do with the Legos after you build them. How many WWE models do you still have in box sitting on a wall right now?
Those are investment pieces.
Oh my god.
What's a more expensive hobby to get into, Magic or Legos?
Technically, if you're trying to do like a full collection, it would be Magic. But current, just
Really?
to play, Legos. Dude, have
Just
you
to
some of the cards? If you're looking for serious collector cards out of Magic, Magic. But if you're like, I want to just buy some new Lego kits, Legos.
If you're wondering which one to do, audience, at that point, just do drugs. It's cheaper. You get a better high. You know, like. But yeah, I can't believe no one's seen this shit.
No.
It's like a whole.
No.
Oh wow.
It's a whole twisted narrative and shit, man. Like it's
Huh.
crazy. There's like lawsuits. They're saying cops are covering it up too.
They're
And you
finding
should.
Should be a
bodies
video on your
places.
second channel.
Yo, Sean, did you see Wimby with the 3 up 10?
Yeah, but I saw him grabbing his knee too. That made me even happier. Piece of shit.
No, he's all right. Deep bomb 3 from Wimby.
You should cover that on your second channel, Sean.
Nah, I just put something up on there.
Okay. That's fine. Okay, state of play. Sony state of play. It's happening this Tuesday, June 2nd, 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. They did also update their website. It has a countdown timer now. So
I've
they are-
never seen that for any other state of play.
No, they're serious. So I think there's actually be a lot here, and this is going to be that. I mean, what they normally would have called a showcase back in the day. So I think this will be quite significant. It'll probably be hour 10. So we'll have it'll run over the hour, like they say.
Yeah,
And-
70 minutes, 80 minutes, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna see a lot here. Probably, I mean, full game reveals, DLC reveals, whatever. It'll be a lot. And so, what do we want to see here, or do we think's gonna be here? Radic, you have some ideas? Any? I don't know if any fighting games are rumored. Babe Ruth was I'm thinking about one right now. From
Did you call her
WB.
Babe Ruth? I
Babe
heard
Ruth.
Babe Ruth.
Yeah, I heard that too.
He dropped the list.
I did. See, thank you, Evan. I did say Babe Ruth.
I'll hit a home run.
I heard Babe Ruth. Yeah.
I heard the list. No, the funny thing is I don't even like baseball like that. It's the name of a Power Rangers villain. He's in like one episode, and I just thought his name was Fire. So
which power? I'm trying to think. Of how
I don't
far
even
back
remember. I just remember seeing it when I was a kid.
Ruthless. Interesting. I gotta see which bad guy that was in the thing.
It's like a kaiju looking.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's
they're all
just like a
like that,
baseball kaiju
right.
monster thing. But no, I mean Marvel. I'm sure Marvel Tokon will have some sort of like character reveal from like a fighting game perspective. But
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, isn't the rumor like a Green Goblin or like Carnage as the next character?
yeah, I know a lot of people were wanting like Carnage specifically. So, but I don't know. They're keeping that stuff pretty on lock. So we'll see.
I like them not going with the obvious ones, just like kind of weird, not necessarily fully weird, because Carnage isn't. Like, way
but you would
after
expect Venom,
Adapted
right?
Venom. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd expect like some real like mainstream characters. I like how they're kind of thinking outside the box a bit with that. The roster,
Yeah.
Like Danger. Like, who the fuck is Danger? But it's cool. Like, I like the weirdo
Plastic
random
Mystical
bits.
song. Danger! Get on the floor!
Very timely reference. Yeah.
That's
Sure.
like,
Cute anime girl with that song playing as her theme song or something like that in the
Yeah, yeah.
background.
I
But
like the idea of Injustice. I like the idea of Injustice 3.
so Injustice 3 over another Mortal Kombat game.
Yeah, I kind of feel like Injustice is next.
That's my guess too. I think it's going to be Injustice 3. And I actually made a bet with some friends that if it's Mortal Kombat 2 or whatever they're going to call it, like I have to buy a copy of that for them. But if it's Injustice 3, they got to buy a copy for me. So I'm about to bank in on that real soon.
Nice.
Ed Boon will troll the internet quite often, and he put up a poll recently asking which game should be remastered first. And he said first, as in, yeah, they're both getting remastered. Shocking. And I actually think at least one of them is sooner rather than later. So Shaolin Monks won the poll, but Mortal Kombat 9 was the other one.
Dude, I want both of
remaster.
those so bad. Those are like two of my favorite Mortal Kombat games, and the poll was really close. It was like 52% to 48%.
I voted for Shaolin Monks.
Me too. Like, I love Mortal Kombat 9. It has Kratos, the best guest character in fighting game history. But Shaolin Monks is like what introduced me to Mortal Kombat in the first place, and that's
They're
like
both
such a
great.
cool game.
Well,
Yeah.
I have a slight preference for Mortal Kombat 9 just because it's like harder to play right now, you know, in terms of like, not that I would ever do such a thing, but not something that you can really emulate.
Yeah.
That was that. I mean, that was
no,
really
we
cool.
love emulation around these parts. My most successful video on my channel is how to play Switch games on your PC.
Is that the one where you're smiling next to Link from Tears of the Kingdom on
sure
the computer monitor? Yeah, Mortal Kombat 9, you can play it on the Xbox Series, but you need the disc for it. That's how it works.
So it's not even like even if you have like the game digitally, you can't play it on the
Yeah, you
Series?
need the disc. And I think that's because they can't. So the way it works on Xbox, my understanding is if you have the disc, it'll still pull the data files, but it's not from a store listing that they have for sale. So that's the way they're able to get around that. And it's unfortunate because obviously if you go online, you can find it, but it's not the easiest thing to just walk into a store and get or go digitally and pick up. So I think it'd be cool if that was remastered with rollback netcode, the whole thing. But personally, I'd rather have Shaolin Monks first because that game has been lost to that generation, PS2 and Xbox forever.
What a fantastic action adventure game. Like, really cool. But with Mortal Kombat 9 Remastered, Babe Ruthless, I want to ask you, like, obviously, like, they have to get all the content from the PS Vita version, like all the extra costumes for Rain and Kenshi. But do you think they bring back the guest characters, Freddy Krueger and Kratos? Because I know it might be like some licensing issues.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Licensing would be a problem with that.
Yeah, I think it would be a problem. I mean, just based on like my experience from like previous games, like things like Tekken 3, for example, like even like there's a little dinosaur in the game called Gon, who's like a really cute guest character. Getting him has been a problem. Like I don't know. I mean, I would certainly hope so, but yeah, it would depend on if they could renegotiate something down there. Which
Gotcha.
I have no clue. So I don't know. We can hope. I just hope with the new Injustice 3, they don't do the whole like. I think they should reboot the storyline a little bit. Kind of like what they're doing with the new movie series, because I'm tired of evil Superman and evil Batman, and just like I would like to see something new there. And They're probably going to get rid of the cameo system, is my guess as well. They're not going to bring that back just because that was really not popular in Mortal Kombat 1. But those are my predictions for Injustice 3. But I don't know. We'll see. It's all just rumors right now.
Do you think it's going to be as like range focused as Injustice 2? Because I remember Deadshot. Like, he was my main. I just like shotguns with him the whole time, and the community was pretty pissed about that game. Yeah. And I hope they don't bring back the loot box crap, like the mother box thing. Like I remember with Nightwing. Mm-hmm. Like if you wanted to unlock his like bow staff stance, you literally had to like buy loot boxes constantly just so you can get that move. It's like locking literal moves behind that, pretty shitty. So I really hope they don't do that again.
What are the Injustice games rated?
I think they're teen, aren't they?
Yeah, they're teen because it was like
There's
DC doesn't let you use blood or something.
Yeah,
there's no crazy fatalities.
Okay, then I want Mortal Kombat versus DC remastered. I love that game. I think it's awesome. Remaster it.
Well, hold on. They've been doing a lot for WB with like the animated series and movies. They have been doing a lot with R-rated like DC characters.
So
right?
not only that, but in comics. So like
but
if Injustice dropped, no, not like the Absolute Universe. It's freaking the like newer one they're running is the Absolute Universe, where basically all the heroes are extremely powerful and very violent. Like Batman looks like Bane beats the shit out of people like brutally. So they could technically just do Injustice booted in the Absolute Universe. It could be Absolute Injustice and then just run the new characters from it.
They did the Injustice movie, and that was in 2021, and that was R-rated.
And Joker is in Mortal Kombat. You know, he's like a little guest character, and he's like killing people. You know,
but I wonder if they view it as like if it's more so like the game's a good chunk of it is their property. But then I mean, like Superman, John and OJ, when we were growing up, nobody gave a fuck about Superman until that motherfucker died, and then I was like, oh shit, they killed him.
That's true.
Like that shit was a big deal. I didn't care about comics. I was
lasted for all of what, half a year, and then they were like, retcon, baby.
Yeah.
Wearing a black t-shirt.
But like that fucking cover went hard as hell, dude. I remember like I wanted that comic. I was like, holy shit.
Is that the one with the Doomsday with the fist?
Yeah.
The torn Superman shirt.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because there was a game too that I remember playing.
The Super Nintendo game was so good.
Yeah.
Evan, I think you're onto something with the Absolute stuff.
Absolute Injustice. Look at the pictures of it. That shit's fucked up.
And I guarantee you, like the pre-order bonus would be like get the Absolute Batman skin for like, or like maybe he can be like its own separate character or something. I can definitely see that for sure.
Yeah. It would
and of course, they'll oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say it would sell like crazy because I mean I don't really follow the comics like that, but isn't it like this is like the #1 thing that's happening right now?
Yeah, it's their new thing after the Metal Universe that they tried to run for a while.
Let me Radic, what else you got? What's another prediction?
So we'll get this one because they already confirmed it. Wolverine will open the show, gameplay demo, pre-order details. Prediction. Maybe a control. Yeah, definitely bold. Maybe a controller and faceplates. We'll see. But I feel like the show closer, and this has been like an open secret for months now. That God of War Faye game. Like I feel like
it'll absolutely be there because Corey just buried Nate on online.
Doesn't seem too happy.
He got all those people fired. Nick got all those people fired, man.
He's so mad at Nate,
bro. Like, what is people's obsessions with having to respond to things like that? People say out of pocket shit to me all the time. I don't fucking respond to it. Like all you'd say, hey, what do you think about it? Oh, I don't know. Like or say nothing. Move on with it. Like it's like Asha fucking saying, "Oh, sorry about the logos." Why are you talking to these people?
I had that written up as a topic.
I made a video on that today. Like, why are you talking to these people? You don't need to be
people are beneath you.
Oh, it's some other rapid fire predictions. I don't want to talk about fair games. Kenna.
What about Breakin'? That's different.
Breakin' though.
Oh my god, dude, I can't believe they're committing to that game, man. I really can't.
they're renaming it.
I feel like if we do see it, there's a good chance it's like and play it right now.
That would be cool.
That's the only chance the game has, man. It's the only chance.
Yes. That's a good idea. That's a good
That's
idea.
that's like you go eat Taco Bell. It's like instead of getting the diarrhea in an hour, you get the diarrhea now. Sure, let's go.
What if
Rip
it's
the
free to
Band-Aid
play
off.
though?
I don't care.
You would absolutely take free Taco Bell.
Yeah, you tried and
I
make a
pay
video
for
about it.
Taco Bell,
Yeah.
but that's a different story.
So Kenna 2 will be there because in the last state of play release date for sure. But the thing that leaked, I'm sure you guys saw this, Rayman Legends Retold.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
covered that a
yep.
lot this week.
Yeah, so it's a remake of Rayman Legends. And when I heard that, it's like, why are we remaking Rayman Legends? Because the game looks phenomenal to this
I thought
day.
there
But
was
apparently it's
supposed
like
to
a
be
3D
Rayman
game.
games. I thought there's supposed to be two of them, right?
And the other one is Rayman Origins Enhanced
Yeah.
Edition.
Okay,
so
that's
that's
what
the
it was.
remaster. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's Rayman. Some Rayman's better than no Rayman.
Yeah,
I
that's
agree.
the thing.
Yeah.
That's why I say, listen, I get it. It's not a new game, but there is a new game in development, though. There is like another new game in development, but
Oh, like a Rayman 4?
yeah, like a new Rayman game.
Okay.
That's coming in the future. But listen, anything's like sometimes they go decades without a new Rayman game, so it's like without remastering and doing anything. So it's like at least this is something before we get like the next Rayman game. But apparently, it's going to have 3D segments in this Rayman Legends Retold,
That's
this
cool.
remake. Yeah, there's going to be some 3D sections. There's going to be some extra added content, and it's already one of the best 2D platformers of all time. So
Yeah.
extra stuff, and the game is beautiful. It looks great, plays great. So I think it's a good addition to modern systems.
Low risk.
What's that?
A Rayman Origins remake.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
low
yeah.
risk,
Yeah,
potential
low
high
risk.
reward.
Ubisoft needs the W's right now, so I feel
Yeah.
like they're just going back to the well.
So Square Enix. I think Square Enix will be somewhere this week. I don't know. That's the thing. It's so hard to guess between Summer Game Fest or Sony for the third party announcement. I do think we gotta get this Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3 on the road here. We gotta get
Yeah,
I
I
this
agree.
moving
Yeah.
along. It's
Summer
time for that
Games
trailer.
Fest. Summer Games Fest.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's either Sony or that, because I think Capcom would be here as well. I was thinking Onimusha's release date.
Ooh, that's a good
Well,
one. but
Capcom's
how about
gonna be. They're gonna show Onimusha at the Xbox event, at the PlayStation event, and at
And
at
all of
fucking
them?
Summer
Yeah.
Games Fest. Yeah, dude, that's
For
what
sure.
they do.
Release date at the PlayStation and then a demo at Summer Game Fest.
Oh, I like that. I like
There you
that.
go.
But the other Capcom game is like they could do RE9 DLC, but what about Code Veronica remake? That would be a cool
Yeah.
announcement.
We do need that too. Apparently, that's floating around out there. So that's the thing. It's like, does Jeff get it or does State of Play get it? It's that's where it's kind of tough to guess here at these. I mean, I guess technically it's a catch-all. It's basically like, hey, what do you think's getting announced this week?
Pretty much,
It's
yeah.
kind of what it is.
And there's like rumors about a DMC 6 apparently.
yeah,
Like,
Devil May
so
Cry
that could be
6
thrown in there.
is rumored as well, and that's what I mean. Capcom right now is reinvesting a lot of money into their company, so I think they have a lot of stuff in the works right now.
Another trailer for Mega Man, maybe.
I
Oh
hate
yeah,
to for that.
Summer Games Fest, like a new trailer for Mega Man. Yeah,
Yeah, I
You
can
can
see
like
that.
announce like the Robot Master contest winner because that was
Oh
like a thing.
yeah,
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that on Twitter.
that would be cool. That would be
Yeah.
cool. I do think it needs another showing because people were like really zooming in on those visuals when they first showed it, and I mean the game was still pretty. I mean it's still early on, so
It's a
I
PS4
think
game.
Yeah. Well, I think it's Switch One
it's a
as well.
Switch One game.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So I think they could absolutely, or if they want, I mean they have the collection that just came out. I'm maybe even later on this year for the following year, but they might do another collection. And I've been wanting them to do something with Legends for a while.
Oh my god, that would be sick. I would go nuts for that.
Is
Um,
Legends like your favorite sub-series of Mega Man?
Yeah, I would. I mean, like, yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
I played Legends 1 and 2, and I have like a Data the Monkey plush somewhere in my room.
Oh,
up
really?
there. Yeah, he's really cute.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
I'm thinking they do Legends 1, 2, and then Misadventures of Tron as like the collection. But I feel like they need one other game, and I don't know what they put with it. That's the
The
problem.
canceled demo for Legends 3 on 3D.
Oh,
Well,
God.
that would sell some copies. But I was
Yeah.
thinking maybe they just throw Command Mission in there, just something. It's like, hey, here's this
Soccer.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just-
I mean, there's a lot of offshoot Mega Man games that they
Yeah.
could choose from.
The PSP games. Yeah.
yeah. So that's that. I think that would be fun. Just more Mega Man. Why not? But I
Well,
mean,
there's
the
gotta
state of
be-
play. Go ahead.
Metal Gear's got to be there somewhere.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
I think it'd be cool to see full like just full gameplay of Metal Gear Solid, just uninterrupted. Capture gameplay footage for it. 60
It doesn't
FPS.
load like for like 3 minutes anymore. Yeah.
That
something
we
like
saw
that.
some in a live stream last week,
Yeah.
and it looked good. It looked really good. So I'm excited for that. That's gonna be fun.
I think that'll be at State of Play. That's a Sony thing.
Maybe another update on the Castlevania game too. Silent Hill Townfall.
Man, all these games. Like you forget, man. So many games still have to come out this year.
I want to ask Sean a question real quick. Sean, did you get your Metal Gear Solid 3 Collector's Edition?
Fuck yeah, I did on that Whoop discount.
Yeah, mine just came in Mine just came in yesterday. That's all I wanted to ask you.
You know what game I want to see at one of these fucking events?
Mm.
You know what game it is. Where's my goddamn Jurassic Park game that you showed me 2 years ago?
Still out there somewhere.
It's like show it or cancel it at this point. Like I'm tired of getting myself excited. Like, oh, maybe it'll be here, and then it's never there.
Oh yeah, what about that Naughty Dog Interstellar game? Like the girl with the shaved head?
Oh, Intergalactic? Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry, Intergalactic. Whatever it's called.
I would love to see that at the State of Play. I feel like a nice gameplay tease would be cool. But John, I was listening to Click R3 yesterday morning. I love your idea so much because like Insomniac did do this a few years ago when they announced both Wolverine and Spider-Man 2. If they announce their second game and it is in fact an Uncharted game, I would lose my mind. Like that would be like that would make the State of Play like a 10 out of 10 for me. But
they might as well. I honestly, going into next year, they should just build as much hype as they can, even for games that are 2 or 3 years off, because eventually they're gonna have to sell a very expensive PlayStation 6. So I would say just start. I mean, they told us about God of War, the
trilogy,
the Greek saga get remade, but we're not going to see it for a couple of years. They told us because it's like, oh, cool, something to look forward to. If they got Uncharted and that's a 2028 game or something, great. Just tell us about it.
So, what do you think? A remake or a new game?
I think it's a new game.
New game? Yeah.
I think they'll just.
I prefer that too.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind a remake if they went, hey, Uncharted 1, kind of crunchy. We're gonna remake it. I'd be fine with that.
Me too.
That'd be cool.
Me too.
That'd be cool. I don't think Infamous will be ready or anything like that because the rumor is already kind of like sketchy as it is. But
sketchy. I trust in Jordan Middler. Okay. I trust. Yeah.
I trust that he heard stuff. But he even said himself he had one source on it. I need like something else.
We need Nate to hate on that right now.
Yeah. Him or Schreier
or Nate Rumpelstiltskin. Get him on it.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
How
about Fizzant? Is it too early for Fizzant?
No, because Jeff is gonna be like, "Hey, Kojima, you should show Fizzant."
Oh yeah.
I don't want to see him.
I thought you love Metal Gear.
You like
what? Yeah, I love Metal Gear. When Konami was like, "Hey, fucker, tone it down, calm down. What the hell is wrong with you?"
It's always talked about the restriction of the creativity for Kojima being the point behind it.
It
gets weird.
You know what wouldn't surprise me though, Sean? You're saying like they restrain him a bit, but in this case, they might have to actually show the game because the announcements recently have been let's announce cast members, like who's going to be the main. So I think a big announcement for him would be who is playing the protagonist,
and it's Robert Pattinson.
Probably Chris Sutherland again.
Chris Pratt would be crazy, dude. That would be actually insane.
Can't wait to see the real Solid Snake at the end of this, or it's not June yet. At the end of June.
So I think we all know the answer to this question, but I do have to ask: will GTA 6 appear in any of these shows?
No.
I'm gonna say no.
No.
Nah. I think Take-Two, Rockstar. I think they legitimately are waiting for summer, like actually summer.
Yeah.
And it'll be like the first week of July or something like that at this rate.
Man, I can't wait for that game.
I mean, we know when it's coming out. Apparently, I say apparently because until it comes out, I'm going to assume they can delay it at any time.
Yeah, for sure.
So State of Play Summer Game Fest. Yeah, 2 solid shows I think coming up. Yeah. 2 solid shows, and the Xbox event is on Sunday.
Yeah,
but that'll be obviously after the next podcast that we have, so we can talk a bit more about that because I think there are going to be things that get out there ahead of that. But we did hear that Fable will be delayed until February 2027, and their roundabout explanation was there's just too much stuff coming out. We can't find a spot for it.
What the real answer is hey, GTA is coming out the same month, and so it's probably going to be November.
But I think that game just needs more polish, anyways.
That wouldn't shock me.
The sheer quantity of stuff they showed us in that last trailer, there's got to be like a lot behind the scenes where they're like, we have to fix all this. Like, holy crap.
Oof, okay.
OJ.
Get that done.
Persona. Is it time?
Oh yeah, Persona. That's another good one. We could see it at Microsoft's show.
I figure it's
a
Microsoft
possibility.
thing.
It seems like it's pretty much like internally done, but they want to get it out after, clear away from GTA and after Persona 4 Revival. So Persona 4 Revival is coming out February, well, at least rumor it's supposed to come out February, but that makes sense because that's when Persona 3 Reload came out. I think what was that, 2024? So it makes sense that it's going to be an early release, and then late release would be September-ish or so, maybe for Persona 6.
Yeah,
And
September.
Like, it leaked. A lot of stuff leaked. Like the main protagonist leaked, and people are calling him like he looks like a sissy version of Trunks, like a bowl cut. Like they're roasting the protagonist as well in that one. So
damn.
Did they reveal the color scheme? Is it like green or something?
No color scheme, but the boy has blonde hair, and I at first I thought that it was a girl at first, but then like no, it's the boy to the left, and then there was like another girl that they showed like with black hair and like black and red. So I don't know about the color scheme. It might have came out, but I didn't see anything there. But I'm not really sure about the.
A lot of people are expecting green, aren't they? Isn't that the thing going around right now?
It was a lot of speculation, but I don't know if that's going to be the color scheme. But I think there might have been something with that, but nothing solid from what I remember. But yeah, green could be it.
I think that's one you show both at the Xbox event. You show Persona 4 Revival with the release date, and then you're like, oh yeah, here's Persona 6. Here's a teaser. It's 2027. That's how I'd go about it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they'll have an announcement that they're going to announce the game later. Maybe like that's Atlas's special, the announcements of the announcements. So,
I mean, I was looking at the list of games from Microsoft from their first party perspective, and I was kind of having a harder time figuring out where I would put Fable if it's say not ready for August necessarily. And it kind of seems like maybe it would have been a holiday thing if they were going to do it, because I think Halo is going to be in July. That Minecraft Legends 2 game, I think, is like August, September. Dungeons, sorry, thank you, Dungeons. Yeah. And then Gears E-Day is probably end of September, because Call of Duty is end of October, and that's Microsoft's game now.
Yeah.
And then GTA is November, so maybe would they put Fable in December? It seems like you just go, we'll be here first quarter of 27. And honestly, Playground just put out Forza Horizon 6, so they have to continue running support for that as well. I know they probably do still need to work on it, Sean. I understand that. I think they are legitimately like, we could probably push this thing out, but do we have to? Because it is a subscription. That is one of the big cornerstones for a subscription service. Big game per quarter, and it's like, are we going to release this the same month even as Gears? We'll keep you subscribed by putting Fable in there next year, in February.
Yeah, like other than the Fable delay, that's still a pretty good solid lineup for Xbox.
Oh yeah.
Is there anything other like Xbox exclusives you hope to get announced at the show? Maybe.
Well, they have. So for me, I want to see how this Halo stuff turns out, because that studio is in all kinds of disarray. It is. You're actually gonna play through the campaign for the first time.
Yeah, I have to, because you fucking forced me to. I
can't believe you're having a hard time with the idea of going through one of the best campaigns in first-person shooter history.
Hey, Spawn, I suggested this idea a few weeks ago, and apparently some people on this panel think Gears is more popular than Halo. Apparently that was like a big yeah.
We can't help everyone.
Definitely enjoyed the campaign more.
Okay. I'm excited to play it for the first time come July or June. So.
So I mean, honestly, for Microsoft, it's hard to say, but I'll put some thoughts together for predictions next weekend. We come together for that. But we did have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, not to be confused with Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. It is announced, and it is also coming to the Switch too. It's coming out October 23rd. They're gonna have a full month, just about a full month before GTA 6. And man, coming off of Black Ops 7, this does look a lot better. Black Ops 7 was quite bad.
Stop it. You saw bullshit, John. Wait to see the actual game. Come on now.
Well, there's like some multiplayer footage, of the movement.
Very minuscule.
No, I'm talking about the campaign too, though, Sean, because the campaign for Black Ops 7, MVG knows, was bad. It was really bad. The multiplayer or the campaign here looks a lot better because it's an actual campaign. It looks like kind of had that same feeling of the footage we got from 2019 for Call of Duty Modern Warfare when they first showed that, and they were doing like the nighttime raid. and it looked real. They did like the convenience store looking raid that was going on, and it also looked really good. So I'm hopeful there. But also, I am curious to see how it's going to work out on the Switch too, because it's going to have cross play, cross progression. They got mouse support with the Joy-Con too. So
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, that would be cool.
I'm interested.
I can't wait to ruin Christmas mornings.
Oh gosh.
At 30 frames per second locked.
No, it has to be 60.
It has to. So
It has
it's
to
gonna
be.
be weird.
I think it will. Yeah.
I don't think you can do crossplay if it's 30. That wouldn't, because
Yeah.
people will be running around with 120, 120 hertz. So it has to be at least 60. But that's gonna be interesting. And the campaign's gonna be fully offline. So yeah, if you get on the Switch too, you play handheld mode away from the dock or any kind of Wi-Fi.
That's
This is
so
the
crazy
first-
that we're at the point where it's like you could play the single player offline, and like that's like a bonus.
That's a
It's
selling
like,
feature.
wow, that's amazing.
It's the best feature ever.
This is the first Call of Duty game on Nintendo since the Wii U era.
I think it was
Yeah.
Ghost.
Yep, Ghost was the last
Damn,
one.
dude. That was
Yep.
2013. Holy shit.
I haven't played a single Call of Duty game before, but I mean, wouldn't it be funny if the next game after this one is Call of Duty 5?
Yep.
They're terrible. It'll be
The naming is.
it's
really bad.
atrocious.
Yeah, so we have no idea actually what the next one will be, because they had to come
It's
out
a
and
Sledgehammer,
apologize.
right?
Yeah, but the thing is, they had to come out and apologize after Black Ops 7, because they're like, oh wow, we're going Modern Warfare Black Ops, and it's starting to get kind of old. So they had to go, you know what? After next year, which is Modern Warfare 4, we'll do something a little different. So I'm not sure. I think it's going to be one of those like advanced, warfare, some little,
something like that.
some kind of spin-off or something. Not spin-off, but like it's not going to be the conventional 1-2 punch they've been doing this whole time.
Yeah,
So I'm
'cause
actually
there's,
interested in that, but
Yeah, because that sub-series, the third sub-series is like Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare, World War II, and Vanguard, right? Those are just...
Vanguard. Yep.
Okay.
Because I think basically when they got away from the usual, two that they've been doing, it got lower rated, didn't sell as well. But
Yeah.
Black Ops 7 apparently struggled in terms of sales. So, and I say struggled. It probably did like between 15 and 20 million.
It was only the second best-selling game of the year. Yeah, big struggle.
But I will say they talked about the campaign for this one, and it sounds kind of interesting, where it says that war erupts on the Korean Peninsula as North Korea launches a full-scale invasion that threatens to destabilize the world in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. So apparently you're going to be playing as like a Korean soldier fighting against like North Korean forces, and they're going to jump around.
I thought it looked like a U.S. soldier that joined a group from South
they
Korea.
they have a couple of characters that you'll shift between, like they've done that before in the other ones, but one of them they showed is like a Korean soldier that's teaming up, you're right, with like American soldiers. So
what was that PS3 game where like North Korea was like the main faction? You know the one I'm talking. The cover art had like the North Korean headband.
Homefront?
No, Homefront.
Yeah,
Homefront.
Homefront.
Yes,
Yeah, it's
that's
based on the
one.
book about it.
Oh, it's based on that book.
I'm pretty sure.
Homefront. Yeah. I see it here. I remember that cover.
I have a copy of Homefront on PC for some reason.
Dude, yeah, that cover art goes hard, man.
Dude, it's been a while since I played this one. THQ. Yeah, it's on THQ.
Oh, there was a
Like,
second one. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, Revolution or whatever. Oh, what was that called?
Homefront, the Revolution.
The Revolution. Yeah. Man, it's
As
been
a-
a while. That was 2011 that game came out.
Homefront 2 has a 48 on Metacritic, man. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, really? It was like that? I don't think I played that one. I don't think I
Well,
played that one.
it was very buggy. I remember it looked like it was going to be really cool. Like the visuals on it were very impressive, but then you started to play it and it was a fucking nightmare.
a while since I played that Homefront, man. Jeez.
Yeah, that's a throwback right there.
Yeah, so I'm following along with Modern Warfare 4. I mean, I'll play it anyway. We usually every year we at least try the Call of Duty game, and then we go, and then we move
didn't
on.
try
if
the
it's no
last
good.
one. We played the beta and that was it.
Black Ops 7?
Yeah. At least that's all I played. Was
No,
the
I
beta.
definitely played Black Ops 7 because MVG and I were running the campaign.
Yeah. Just
Sean
gonna
played
ask-
the beta and tapped out. That was it.
I was going to ask if that was a Game Pass pickup for you, and then I remembered, oh yeah, it's not going to be on Game Pass anymore.
Not going to be on
Not
Game
on
Pass.
Game
this
Pass
year.
anymore.
Nope. No, but the amount of money that they like lowered it is basically the cost of Call of Duty.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like $7 per month they took off of it, and then you're like, oh yeah, that's if I just buy Call of Duty, it's the same price
Yeah.
then technically, and you actually own it then. So there you go. But I will be checking it out on the Switch too as well. Like I think a lot of it seems like there's a lot of interest, so I'll be playing it on probably Xbox and then also on Switch too, just to see how it turns out there as more of a interesting novelty. But I will say Nintendo put that message out on their social media accounts, and I think just over on Twitter X alone, it had almost 4 million impressions.
Nobody likes it when you call it Twitter X.
Well, no one likes it when I call it Twitter. No one likes it when I call it X.
I just call it Twitter. Everyone knows what you're talking about.
Say Twitter.
Yeah,
say Twitter.
Damn.
If they get mad, oh well, who gives a shit?
It's called X. It says it right here.
X sounds so stupid. It's been sounding stupid.
It sounds like porn.
Stupid. No, that's you with your mom.
Yeah, that's your first thought.
No.
Yeah.
You and Ava Divine, right?
I want.
Don't talk about mommy like that. Jesus Christ.
Oh, have you seen her lately, bro?
I don't give a fuck. That's my answer to
that. Well, let's go over to the team.
John can't transition.
Yeah,
do some
That was
super
a
chats.
hard transition.
Yeah.
You've done like
Wait a minute,
5
that's so
super
fast.
chats
Hold
this
on.
whole show.
No, I've done more than that.
Oh, another DSP one.
See?
Jeremiah says DSP says he wants to play Castlevania Symphony of the Night instead of Mina. Celia needs to send him a yellow chair ASAP. Go Knicks from New York City.
I love it. Yeah, he's playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night for the first time.
Wow.
The playthrough
Oh,
starts
nice.
tomorrow.
Good stuff.
It's a great game.
Okay.
I still need to play that.
He's going to hate it. All right, let's see. Wait, actually, if he drops it after 2 hours, are you roasting him, Sean?
Yeah, I'll have to.
You
Well,
have
he
to,
can-
right?
He can just do that cheat, right? Where like he backs up, right? And then he gets like he can just do that.
He's not smart. He's not a smart person.
Dude, that clip of him playing Mario Galaxy with a 1-up mushroom still lives like rent-free in my brain, man.
Oh God, do I want to know about this?
I'll find the link.
Okay.
Nah, he was goated when he played the Virtual Boy and just described everything that was happening. That was the greatest video I've ever seen in my life.
It's like, all right, so I see it's over here. Oh wow, and then I jumped. Oh no, what happened to me? Okay, wow. He was just describing it. I'm like, bro, this is.
I might have had to donate if I saw that going down. I'm like, this dude this guy's on another world. I got to be part of this. Cody says, with hardware getting pricier, should Valve focus on broader Steam OS support and revive Steam Link to TVs for easier living room gaming? We'll talk about the Steam Deck price in a minute. Toasty says, what's the take on the cereal is a soup debate?
Same as hot dog is a sandwich.
What the fuck? Cereal's not a goddamn soup. A soup is hot. Cereal's fucking cold.
I agree.
End of story.
What about a bisque though? Is that a soup technically?
No,
It's
it's
cold.
a bisque.
What if it's just cold soup?
Then it's just cold soup.
What if
You
it's
can
like
categorize things
cereal's
differently.
cold soup?
Are you eating hot cereal? Oh, let me warm up this milk here.
Well, yeah, hot cereal's oatmeal.
Isn't that oatmeal?
But that's not cereal because you're not putting cold milk into it.
What if it's like a really watery oatmeal that's hot?
But
I
wait a
don't
minute,
think
I
oatmeal
do put
advertises
milk.
itself as cereal.
I do put milk sometimes, almond milk, in my hot cereal. My
almond
oatmeal.
milk? What are you, a white woman in your 40s? The hell's wrong with
I'm
you?
I'm
100%.
lactose intolerant.
Oh, okay, I can allow it then.
Rip CDMR says, it's my birthday today and just picked Mina. Hope you guys have a good evening, everyone.
Hey,
Shout out
happy
to
birthday.
Happy birthday.
birthday.
Happy birthday, dude.
Tijo says, how do y'all balance playing all these games with IRL stuff? I'm 35, yet I only made it like 3 missions in 007 and like it so far, while also playing NTE and other gacha games, not to mention IRL stuff. I think the gacha games probably take a lot of time from you, but to be honest, is what I do.
We're talking about
So,
balance.
this is what I do. It's
John
just,
was
Yeah,
like-
balance this one out.
Sounds like I need footage for No Man's Sky. I put 36 hours into it this week.
there you go. So,
I don't get a ton of time to play games, but I try to scratch out time, like, every now and then, whenever I can.
also, the 007 missions can be kind of a bit longer, so it
Yeah.
breaks up pretty nicely into 1 or 2 missions a session or at night or something. And I think that's a pretty good balance for something like 007 to get more than what I did, which is like 2 days out of it. Get more than 2 days out of that game, But that's the thing. They sent it to me Friday afternoon, the last week. So it Makes it a little easier when you get the game, a couple days early to have
Yeah,
it
for
finished
sure.
up by then. So
Pick up fighting games. Takes like 5 minutes.
there you
You'll
go.
be
See?
done.
There you go. Kevin says wanted to buy Mina the Hollower, ended up with Mina the Swallower.
Ah,
Tendo needs to clean up that eShop. They do need to clean up the eShop.
that probably is a thing.
It probably is. Cody says they could have used Zell from Final Fantasy VIII for Street Fighter 6. That'd have been a random.
Is Zell's the guy with like the fighter fist, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Why would they do that when Tifa's right there?
Yeah, they're not going to sell copies of Zell. I'm sorry.
Tifa's right there. Why would they do that?
Jorge says, hi, Babe Ruthless. Considering the fighting genre has newfound popularity with its recent comeback, you think any non-Smash fighting game will one day sell over 20+ million copies?
I mean,
Oh,
one
man.
day? If we're talking one day, we could talk a million years in the future. If we're still around as a species, probably.
Yeah, I don't know. I think fighting games right now, I mean, it has this reputation for being kind of a difficult genre to get into. So that's why you need like a game like Smash that has a bunch of IPs to get people interested in playing it. I would love to say, yeah, absolutely, that day's going to come. But I don't know if we're ever going to get the 90s revival coming back where everyone's playing a fighting game again. So
I think that there's one franchise. Ruthless. I think Mortal Kombat has the ability to potentially.
That's true.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Mortal Kombat 11 sold 15 million copies, right? That's like insane.
I mean, I think it definitely hits the people looking for single player, and it definitely hits that crowd of people who are like, I can't wait to look at all the fatalities and never play it again. And it's like, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
So maybe.
I think it would have to be a game with really good single player content, because I also think that's something that fighting games struggle with currently, is not having a lot of that. And, the reason why Mortal Kombat does so well is because, you have a lot of people that go in and they play casually or some friends, and then after that they dip out. So it would have to be a game like that. But I think it's a tough sell, but maybe you guys are right.
They've tried so many different things. There's been fighting games that have full-blown side-scroller beat-em-ups built into them that just no one will play.
It's time.
I still think Mortal Kombat 1, if that game was like really good, like that could have sold 20 million, because that sold really well despite so many complaints, and it still sold good. So I mean, like, I think Mortal Kombat, I think in the future Mortal Kombat is one of those games that will get there. For if they just make a banger Mortal Kombat game that everybody, the old heads play, the new people play, I think that's possible.
Yeah, maybe getting some crazy guest characters.
Yeah,
Sorry.
crazy. Yeah, good. Like maybe they get the Invincible dude, get him. Get some other people too. I think people would be excited. Get somebody from the boys. Get somebody from the boys as well. I don't know who. Not
Homelander was in.
Not Homelander though. Get somebody else.
If you want Butcher. Content in your fighting games,
A-Train or Butcher. Get somebody.
The game is right there. It's been a long time since we've gotten a new one. There was number 1. There was number 2. It is time for Toe Ball number 3.
Oh my god!
An RPG and a fighting game in one game. What the fuck else do you want?
Canoe and Paddle says, I hope they remake Bloody Roar in some capacity.
Oh yeah. So that's a Konami franchise, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
So, Babe Ruthless, do you think, like, because Konami's been like licensing their IP a lot recently with Silent Hill, Metal Gear, Castlevania, do you think Bloody Roar comeback is in the cards?
Furries
are a thing now. Furry culture is a thing.
I mean, I would love for it too, but I just don't see that IP having a lot of brand recognition nowadays.
Gotcha.
That shit is dead. That's what she said.
Yeah.
Dead.
It's dead, bro. Along with Killer Instinct and PlayStation All-Stars, just down fucking in a grave.
Killer Instinct, I think, will make a comeback one of these days.
I hope so, man.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm surprised there wasn't a Killer Instinct like 2013 sequel, because that's like one of the few wins Xbox had in the Xbox One generation.
That game is
amazing.
It is so good. The online play is the best online play. It's the graphics and the sound effects, everything. I watched so much of that game back when it came out.
Mac Mega says Tifa is also in Dissidia Final Fantasy, and she's a bartender.
Oh yeah, dude, Dissidia is awesome. Like, why don't they make another Dissidia?
Yeah, they need another.
They
like,
made one and it flopped.
Really?
Yeah, Dissidia NT on the PS4.
Oh, that game! I totally forgot about that game.
Yeah.
So did everyone else.
The Portland Silly Gamer says
it's impressive though. Like it actually plays and looks really good. Like it's not a bad game at all.
How about Cyrax, the YouTuber, as a Street Fighter 6 character?
You know,
You guys know who Cyrax is?
Oh
I
yeah.
do not.
The record deal video is the funniest thing in the world, where he's wearing like his grandma's jacket, and he's like, "I got a record deal. Now I have to have the swagger to match. What's going on, my brother?" And he starts like talking with a New York accent. He's like, "How you doing? How you doing? What's goody? What's goody?" And it's like, dude, you're a fucking mongoloid alien fetal alcohol syndrome baby. Like, what are you talking about, dog? Yeah, he's an amazing person.
He's a character for sure. Yeah.
He's something.
This is Adam says plot twist: next Street Fighter 6 DLC character will be DSP.
I mean,
Yeah,
you can
good
just make him in
Oh,
World
man.
Tour mode, right?
Yeah.
Every
Just, like,
button
play
you
as
press, he
DSP.
just misses and complains about it.
I
Sorry.
was gonna say, what would his moveset be?
It's crazy we talking about him this much, all things considered, though, man. Like, it's kind of wild.
Dude's the man.
Splubber says, "Sup, Spawncast? Shout out to my roommate Rex. He's the GOAT. We are trying to keep up with all the new releases. How is everyone liking Mina and or 007? We talked about it earlier. Early into Mina. I like 007. Radic likes 007. Sean's like on 007.
I'm okay on 007.
Okay, yeah. In the middle. Casey says, congrats on Mina the Hollower, Celia, and Yacht Club games. I'm so excited to play it as soon as possible once I beat 007 and Star Fox Adventures. Very random, but I like it. I like it. Then Suited for Life says, bring back Shaq Fu.
They did,
They
right?
did.
They
They
did.
did. They did. There's a, well, I mean,
did
when
you
was
buy
that?
it?
How many years ago was that?
I bought it. Shaq Fu Reborn.
No, I'm talking to this guy right here. Did you buy
No,
that?
this guy
Did you
didn't buy it.
Come on,
I mean,
man.
I feel like
That
that
beat 'em
was-
up, right?
When was that?
Yeah, it was a beat 'em up.
Oh, okay. That was like
I got-
2017, 2018.
That was a long time ago,
Yeah,
right?
it was a while ago.
Yeah.
That's enough. We don't need any more. Like, they
2018.
brought it
Yeah,
back.
I agree.
That was eight years ago, by the way. In
That's not
June
that
of
long.
8
If
years.
you got your game, go play, have
Yeah.
fun.
God.
Daniel says, reminder PS5 tease, April 2019 release, November 2020.
I do think they will mention the word PS6 in the PlayStation blog post later this year, not this year.
Yeah, I don't, because I mean, Xbox isn't doing Project Helix shit. And Project Helix is coming out before.
Yeah.
Bespoke says PS6 logo reveal CES 2027 with special guest Jimmy R.
Can you
I think
imagine if Jim Ryan returns.
they'll do the thing where the 5 turns into a 6 and then everyone
Yeah.
acts shocked. Yeah. Kenneth says Michigan is OJ country.
All right.
Okay. There you go.
Is
Got
that
a
me
country.
or
Good
like
job.
OJ? Like
I
Yeah, is it
don't-
orange juice in general, or
yeah, like OJ
O.J.
Simpson or
Yeah,
just
that's what
the
I
Nah,
was
juice?
he's loose? What?
He was Buffalo.
Mark
yeah.
said,
Yeah, he was USC too, so I'm that doesn't make sense either. And I'm California guys, so I don't know.
R.I.P.
Mark's-
OJ. Simpson, that is.
I always say Mark says Platinum Stars last week, 9 out of 10, just literally now beat Pragmata. 6.5 out of 10. Doesn't touch
Ooh,
RE9.
I like
Oh
it.
man.
I like
The
to hear
Pragmata burial. Man. Loco Man, shout out to Loco Man. And Kevin says, what's up, Spawncast? Summer of gaming begins. It does. It does. Okay. Let's talk about the Steam Deck. OJ's been over there fidgeting. He's waiting for Steam Deck pricing to come
Not
up.
saying anything. Y'all can go first.
Oh, it's our last main topic before we finish up on these super chats here. So let's okay.
I'll wait.
The Steam Deck went up in price, and it was quite abrupt, and it was quite a bit. It went up 45%, just about across the board. So we went from the baseline model $549 to $789. So a jump of $240, and then the 1 terabyte model went from $649 to $949, jumped up $300. And they went in stock. They are now out of stock, so people are trying to figure out how many that they had to available. Did people buy it because they're afraid the price would go up further? Did scalpers buy it? But they're out of stock again. And this was a cold hard slap of reality to the internet that Valve also had to raise their prices, and that's the largest jump we've had because Sony and Microsoft did it a couple of times, but it was just a smaller amount.
Incremental, slow
Yeah.
reveal.
Yeah, Nintendo has announced that they will do a $50 price increase in the US and North America in
$200
September.
according to
Like
some
September.
people.
Well, we respect.
How are you
adding
not
some
in that
technical-
thread, OJ? That's my question.
The $200 one?
Yeah.
I don't know. I saw it. I just didn't feel like it at the time. I was in other threads posting the Valve picture.
All right.
The meme?
Yeah, the $1 billion.
OJ's been on a rampage.
Because fuck him. Because fuck him. Because last year I made a normal video just saying, for me it's not for me. Steam Deck, there's some good stuff. And I had a bunch of dumbasses and people trolling me forever on that. So fuck them. So I had a little bit of fun. I had stupid content creators that sit there, run their mouth all day, dumb as hell, dumb as rocks. Content creators have shit to say, call me moron for simply making just a normal video. I did not troll or anything. So I don't give a damn. I was trying to tell them the same thing last year. I was trying to tell them time before that. It's not a super popular system. It ain't selling that great. Valve does not care as much. And I got people calling me every name in the book. So yeah, I'm trolling the fuck out of them. And I don't care. I don't give a shit. Because they were literally all over you can go watch my video on it there. There's 1,000 comments of people calling me every single name in the book over me simply just saying, hey, look, I sold it because I want to get a Switch 2. I think it's going to be a better device. Hey, Valve does this good. And people went nuts. So like I said, it was boosted by some dumbass content creator. But outside of that, I was showing the hell out of them because they were telling me Valve never would do this. Valve is this. They're the greatest company ever. They're consumer friendly. They would never do all this type of stuff. And then I'm like, no, that they can because they have to do the same thing that everybody else has to do. Microsoft, Sony, when it comes to hardware. And they would post a damn meme of leave $1 billion company alone when I just try to explain to them. Now they want to have a nuanced conversation on tariffs and oil. And now they want to talk all normally about it. I'm like, nah, fuck y'all. I'm going to post a meme. I'm going to post a meme. I'm going to troll the hell out of you guys. Like y'all were doing to everybody else. So that was my whole thing. I was just having fun though. It wasn't super serious. I was just having a lot of fun because they were doing the same thing to everybody else. So there you go. That was it. That's my piece.
that's it. So the Steam Deck jumping that much though, it's that's pretty rough. Everyone's raised their prices now. Everything got pretty expensive pretty quick in the Steam Deck, more so in the immediate. But it does make me think about what's about to happen for next generation, especially PS6, Xbox.
PS6 is going to be $600. Remember, we were talking about it.
It's not looking likely. But you know what is going to be ugly is that Steam Machine announcement's going to be bad. It's not going to be great. It's going to be rough.
It's going to be 4 figures at least.
I'm starting to think we're about to hear some crazy $1,000 number, and it's not gonna go well.
You're gonna hear $1,200 plus for Helix and probably close to $1,000 for the PS6. Like, it's this, I don't get it. Make software, you don't need a.
But software doesn't sell consoles, man.
Yeah, but shit, like I feel like there's still a lot of life left in these systems.
There is. I think the PS5
half of it wasn't really the systems. It was the crossplay between the old and the new.
Exactly. And what do you think the transitional next gen is going to be?
The same thing.
You're gonna release a system for $1,000, let's say, and have a bunch of cross-generational games on there. Probably 1 or 2 that are exclusive to that. Are those games going to be big enough to where it's like, fuck, I gotta drop $1,000 on this? Meanwhile, like, motherfuckers can't even pay their rent or their light bill and shit. Like, it's a combustible element that is going to explode sooner rather than later. Look at every time these companies do a price hike, a substantial price hike. What happens? People stop buying the shit. Like, this is what happens. Nobody's buying a PS5 Pro right now because it's $900 fucking dollars. Like, I just don't get the mentality with it. And it's because of shareholders, because they're the ones that are fucking making all this shit crazy.
Well, I think that's why the Valve thing was so surprising when it happened to people, because Valve's private, right? They don't have investors to deal with. But they were like, eh.
It was even worse, though, that we haven't been able to buy this Steam Deck thing. It's been sold out. It's been sold out. They give no warning. They say nothing. They don't give anybody any heads up. They just, like the Colts moving from whatever to Baltimore. Remember when the Colts just took off overnight or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Like, they just, next thing you know, it's just there. They didn't even give a heads up. That's super anti-consumer. Like, at least give a few days and at least make some units so people can get it at that price. They didn't do any of that shit, and they just said screw it all because of market conditions. But they could have handled the price increase significantly better than they did. They didn't handle it at all. They just said screw it, it's this price. We have 15 units for you guys to buy. Those sold out very quickly. And all right, no more. It's like, whoa, people have been able to get people like your loyal customers or people who wanted it. They haven't been able to get it for a hot minute now. Y'all messed this one up big.
It's weird because they could have. I think what's been happening is they've just left it out of stock on purpose and just left the prices up there at $549 starting. So they didn't want to touch okay, you know what? It's not in stock because it doesn't make sense for us to make these right now. But because they are private and they don't have to worry about, there'd be a Q&A if Nintendo was like, we're just going to stop selling the Switch 2 because it's too expensive.
You would expect Valve to be a bit more transparent, though. That's what everybody was telling me, that is pro-consumer. You would expect them to be a bit more transparent on that, and then not just have it to where people have been waiting to get one, brand new one, not a refurbished, nasty, whoever's doing stuff with their Steam Deck. Don't ever buy that shit used. You don't know what they looking at. FBI gonna burst open your door. Hell no.
I don't care if the flag, George Costanza with the flag.
Yeah, I don't care if they wipe it or do it, bro. No, I ain't touching nobody's used nasty ass Steam Deck. But anyway, like, you would expect them to at least have a little bit of heads up, considering they are known for being so pro-consumer, which they are. Valve does a lot of great things. Their service is incredible for a reason. So that was the shocking thing to me. It was like, well, wait a minute, hold up, y'all. I get it, y'all raising the price, but you should have at least handled the announcement way better.
Spurs won NBA Cup rematch in the finals. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. I am very ready for this. You
asked for Wemby.
I asked for Wemby because I've seen him against the Knicks this season, and I think we match up better with the Spurs than we do OKC.
We'll see.
Okay, good stuff. I do think in a way it's also, this is kind of transparent in that they're telling us how much this costs them, and I think they're basically telling us about what the Steam machine's going to cost. So the Steam machine would have been real weird if the Steam Deck was still this price, just out of stock. Oh, it's $549 starting though, and then the Steam machine's like $1,000 or $1,100. That would have looked real strange. The only thing that's kind of annoying is they did affect the used market with this announcement. So the used market immediately shot up in price too. Whereas before they didn't have it in stock, but you could have found it for $450 or something for a 512 OLED. So that is kind of unfortunate. I'm just hanging out waiting to see the Steam machine because it's going to be an interesting day when they come to the table with that price.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you have a Steam Deck, Babe Ruthless?
Yeah, I got the 1 terabyte OLED. So it's
nice.
Yeah, so my Steam Deck, Steam Ups. Yeah, it's the only system I own, or I used to own, that actually appreciated in price. So
that's it. I mean, that thing's worth almost $1,000 now. So.
Yeah, I know. Jesus Christ.
I should have waited to sell mine.
Yeah, you should have actually.
Yeah.
You should have held that.
I should have waited.
You could have sold it to your wife at a discounted price, and you would have been a good
guy. My wife would have also sold me those divorce papers too at the same time. Like that's gonna cost me way more than what the price I put on the Steam Deck.
Got that prenup?
She said, "Buy me a PS5 now," and just walked out the room. I was like, "What?" And I went and got her a PS5.
Yeah, it's interesting is the people are kind of looking a little different at Valve right now too. I noticed that online. People are looking a little sideways at them currently, which is interesting because they are usually looked at as like the very, very pro-consumer buddy company.
Oh, they have the best PR out of any
Valve
the companies for sure. Yeah.
People
this price increase.
Yeah, the price increase I think tested some resolve with that, but it's just. I mean, when they just usually work on a platform they sell software on, there's really not. I mean, they can mess stuff up, but it's not like if you make hardware, you got to make these kind of decisions. So
yeah,
Valve's they should probably just. I think they had it right sticking with Steam. They want to try different things like hardware, but it's tough. It's really tough. So
it's poor timing, man. It really is.
Yeah. Here, the thing that's really annoying is I do think I'll just say I think so. I didn't mention it during the prediction stuff. You know how Jeff Keighley messed up with the high guard thing? Yeah. And that's the last closeout that people know him for right now is high guard because he announced it as a big thing, right? Last big thing. And that's on the same show that he had the Knights of the Old Republic, Mega Man and stuff, right? Which would have been better closeouts that everyone would have been like, oh, that's cool. High guard, it's gone and it's out and then it's gone in a month or something. Man, if he came back this year and he got it figured out and they close with Half-Life 3, I'd have to give him some redemption on that.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. Do you think they reveal the Steam machine as well, but they save the price reveal for the press release after?
Yeah, I thought about that too, because I feel like whatever the price is, it's not going to be something they want to put on the banner.
It's definitely not.
I think it makes more sense to get people excited for the game that is tied to the Steam. Like, so the idea is they have a Steam machine and then they have a new Half-Life game and they're going to be bundled together. And unfortunately, this Half-Life game, which we think is Half-Life 3, has been tied up with the Steam machine just being delayed internally because of all the RAM shortage stuff. Like, both of them were already supposed to be out apparently. And here we are about to be in June and neither are. So I think it'd be cool if they announced that at the end of Summer Game Fest as like one more thing. And then also the Steam machine is 1100. Here's the press release.
Do you think that Half-Life game is going to be a PC exclusive, or will it be multi-plat and come to like Xbox, PS5, Switch 2?
Oh, it'll be a PC. It'll only be on Steam as well.
Yeah. So like time, like forever exclusive, or like just timed?
The fact that Half-Life Alyx never went to PC or PlayStation VR, I would say it's probably always going to be just a Steam
potentially
thing.
I mean, they could just do it eventually.
I'd like to think
there's still that company that's just like, fuck it, let's just whatever.
I'd like to think that they would port that to all platforms. I think it'd be cool because Half-Life, when they did move Half-Life 2 to even like the original Xbox, it was cool. But when they put out the orange box, that was awesome because like, oh, here's all this.
It was awesome on 360. On PS3, it was kind of
it's
kind of trash.
But the fact that they still did it, it's like, okay, that's kind of cool. You know,
like where'd Portal go? Pretty much everywhere. So
yeah.
Well, Portal 2,
Switch, right?
I think Portal 2 is only on the Switch. I don't think it ever went to PlayStation.
You're right. Yeah. Man, I want that now.
So I don't know. Valve moves in some weird ways sometimes, but if they want to be pro-consumer, they should put it on all the systems. Surely they wouldn't just lock it to Steam. That'd be weird. I feel like it's just going to be locked to Steam, so I'll prepare people now.
It's fine. It'll be on the Helix in its own shop.
Technically, it would be on Helix if that runs Steam. So we'll see. I guess we'll see.
Are you saying that they want to make their on Steam so people can exclusively go to their shop? Is that what you're trying to say, John?
Interesting. Well, are you saying exclusive sell platforms?
I'm just asking. I'm asking.
Did we get Asha Sharma on the record for it? Shaw, did you want to speak on that for a minute before I go through those last super chats? Asha Sharma responding after people lost it on social media around the idea of PlayStation and Nintendo logos at their Xbox show.
Disgusting. Stop it. You are pandering to the people that are the ones that flip on a dime. Exclusives are bad. It's an antiquated business model. Oh wait, we might get exclusives back. Oh wait, exclusives are awesome. That's the way to go. Like, stop it, dude. Get off Twitter. You don't need to be co-mingling with the common folk. The peanut gallery is the peanut gallery. Like, I think the whole thing is stupid as fuck.
How long do you think these companies would last? You can pick any of them: Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, Valve. How long do you think they would last if they allowed Twitter to run the company?
None of them. They'd be gone in a week. All of them would be gone in a week. The first person on Twitter to go, everything should be free, just kills your company right away. Done.
They like Twitch plays Pokemon. I gotta see like Twitter runs Nintendo or Twitter runs.
Oh my god. Well, didn't that Xbox logo poll from a few weeks ago that only topped out at like what 20,000 votes?
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, it was small.
I thought it would be like way more.
They're speaking to like a. Yeah, obviously it's not a
tiny cross sections.
And it's the same fucking people in the replies every time. The Xbox influencers, and it's like, dog, we get it. Like, you like to go to the events and see your friends and stuff. Like, you don't have to slop up everything a company does. You can be like, hey, it's probably not a good idea, but
also
whatever.
The logos at this show coming up. Those were all the stuff that you're going to see at this show were set in motion months ago before Asha Sharma probably took. Like, they had like the baseline idea set up and which platforms were getting which games. And
but who cares? What does it fucking matter?
I mean, I will say I do like, so if Nintendo was like, hey, this game is also coming to Xbox, we're going to show you the logo, or Sony did that. That's what I'm saying. It'd be weird. So because of that, and I see them as three, video game companies, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's it's
but you've
different
already
from the norm.
No, you've already done it. You have established the new normal for your company.
That is true. That is true. They have. But the idea being it's not working. They got to change the idea. They got to change.
So that's the $1 million idea to salvage Xbox. Like, come on.
Yeah, that's
dude.
the problem, though. The problem is like the idea of saying we're going to push hardware. Okay, you're going to push hardware. Where is the incentives to push the hardware? If you're not going to just outright do it, you got to be, when it comes to consumers, you got to be very clear and defined. You cannot be whiff-waffly, flip-floppity, pancaking back and forth. You can't just say, well, sometimes we'll do this. Sometimes, we might show logos. This is stupid. It's really, really, really dumb. They need to just show the logos if it's going to be on other platforms. If not, if you want to go exclusive, then just go exclusive. This, we're reevaluating. We don't know this. And this is a way to kill your business. Microsoft is lucky. Xbox is lucky. Microsoft is worth $1 gazillion because this company would have been done if they did. This company would have been gone with the sales that they have, with the console sales. This company would have been done after right now at this point. I think it would have been relegated to a third party essentially, and there would be no hardware at all. But they're lucky that Microsoft has such big backing and they want to, play a part into it. So I think this is silly, man. Like, if you want to do exclusives, just do them. Go back to them and push the hardware again. Right. They got a $1,000 system coming up. I don't care how many exclusives you have. You're not going to get a ton of people to buy your system at $1,000, or if it's anywhere near that. So just make your games on multi-platform and just put out your games. Stop worrying about.
You're gonna give up that. How many copies of Forza Horizon 5 you saw on Xbox? I guarantee you sold more on PS5 than you did on Xbox. End of discussion.
Yeah, we never found. They just told us it was 40 million players before it went to PlayStation. So we don't know how many sold.
Game Pass, PC are also in that.
No, yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. So let's see.
I feel like if that number was higher on Xbox than it was on PlayStation, you would have heard that too.
The PlayStation's getting some money for Forza. I will say that. Mecha Omar says, don't hate on the new Dragon Quest protagonist. That look tells me he's got 2 kids, a wife, a mortgage, and the check engine light on the minivan just kicked on.
You can get a code. You can go to Advanced. They'll read the code for free. Could be O2 sensor or something. Or a loose gas cap.
Toyo says, Square needs to scrap everything and make Forspoken 2. Well,
that
was a game. Yeah.
That's an idea.
We should let Twitter run Square. That might work. Derek says, recently interviewed for an audio job at AEW. Now I offer tribute to the altar of RGT85. Please bless me with this job, Exalted One.
I'm actually talking to an AEW employee right now.
Is it Derek?
Derek Clay.
No, Derek's not an employee yet.
Derek Clay. Okay, put the good word in for Derek Clay.
All right, I will.
It's not really his name. He's just talking up some random no one knows.
The Casual New Gamer says, classic rare RGT moment tonight. All we need is a mooning.
Not tonight.
There's
a guest. There's a guest.
Tomb Raider release date at State of Play. Yeah, so there should be.
I like that.
I kind of think that Tomb Raider game, the remake, there have been discussions that's getting delayed into 27. So
I could see that. Yeah.
Unfortunate, but probably first half of 27.
I agree.
Super same day as Fable. No, Fable just delays to February, and then everything comes out in February. Shadow of Nexus says, "Where is Beyond Good and Evil 2?" Great question.
I'm working on it. Please just give me some more time.
Great question. Still working on that, but they had to cancel Prince of Persia.
Is that game still officially in development?
It is. It actually is. Isn't that weird?
A game that was announced in 2008, by the way.
Yeah.
Gotta break that Duke Nukem Forever record.
Twitter Xbox fanboys really do live in a different reality. A week ago, they were clapping at a new profile picture, and now they're going insane over Xbox showing logos at their showcase. Wild stuff.
It's amazing, dude.
That might just be Twitter in general.
Level 5 and SIE developed games collection. Dark Cloud 1 and 2, Rogue Galaxy, White Knight Chronicles 1 and 2, online enabled, since Sony has interest in old IP.
I like that. And he missed one game, Jeanne d'Arc on the PSP. Another
they need to bring that one over. Nice remaster for that would be good.
Yeah. So that is part of the.
Let's be real. Who's buying those games?
I'll buy it.
So 2 sales.
I bought Freedom Wars Remastered. I brought everybody's golf hot shots. I bought Patapon 1+2 replay. I'm
Yeah,
doing
but
my
you have a
part.
problem.
Bro,
Dude.
I'm playing Romancing Saga. I buy that stuff, man. So it's like, bro, I'll buy it.
51 says RGT in New York City. When for the next final? Paris is on fire right now after the PSG won today, and that will be New York in a few weeks.
Yes, I will be at the parade when we win. I'm looking forward to it.
Are you going? Are you going to go to a game?
No, it's too much money.
You gotta go to the game, bro. You gotta go to
It's
the game.
too much.
I feel like
money.
that's something you'll regret like years from now.
No, I
that
won't. We'll
you
be back
didn't
next
know.
year. We
Bro,
were
you
even
have, like,
supposed to be
over-
there this year. We're
You can
fine.
afford it, bro. You can afford a ticket, man. You have like over 500K subs. Come on, man.
I'm
Yeah, it's like
broke.
a sub $1.
Yeah, exactly.
I am broke.
I would do the Best Buy credit card that you used to buy Metal Gear Solid 4 and the PS3 back in the day. Cash that in for
That was only to be used at Best Buy. That's the only credit card I've ever had in my life, too.
Are you dead ass?
Yeah, I've never had a credit card besides that one.
Damn, dude.
Dang.
Let's see.
Gotta use points.
Mr. Brandon says RGT, who is losing their mask, original or Grande Americano?
I think it's got to be original because Grande is way too over. Shout out to AAA. Undertaker's doing his thing, booking that shit. It's way more interesting than what the WWE is putting out nowadays.
Zoop says Pheasant protagonist. Okay, MCU Chris, but not Pratt.
So like Chris Evans, probably.
Oh yeah,
Chris
yeah.
Chan. It's Chris Chan.
Oh my god.
Okay, here we go. Later Storm says hot take Steam Deck should stay out of stock. That probably would have been a better option because it's now out of stock and more expensive.
Just phase it out. Like,
yeah, I could have done that.
shouldn't you be working towards a new Steam Deck anyways? Like,
They said 28 probably for that.
well, there you
25.
go.
That thing, is it real?
They've been talking about it. They're waiting for AMD to come up with some new chip. So
It's real expensive.
yeah. Well, there you go. Yeah. Shadow of Nexus says Homefront is 90% off on Steam. Just purchased. Oh, well, there you go. Is it Steam Deck compatible or Steam OS compatible? I need to know. Bespoke says a 44-year-old eating cereal as a soup over Nick's.
No one is eating cereal as a soup. It is you don't like there's not soup isn't crunchy unless you put like fucking crackers
what are
in
we
there or
talking
something.
Soup
Can
can
Crackers,
definitely be
oyster
some
crunchy.
onion
crackers?
cracker stuff in there? Oyster cracker? Oh, be
Yeah, you
good.
just don't let it sit for too
Yeah,
long. You eat it right
that's
away.
what I'm saying though. But like cereal is crunchy.
But if you let it sit for too long, it won't be.
Not
It's soggy, just
not
like the
Raisin Bran
croutons in your
crunch because the crunch doesn't get soggy.
Ah.
The brand gets soggy. The raisins get a little bit moist.
I feel like the crunch could get soggy. You should put some in milk and just let it sit on your counter for a while.
Oh, that's gross. It'll smell.
But Becca Omar says Fighters Megamix 2 easy 20+ million seller.
Dog.
I'm surprised there hasn't been like a Sega crossover fighting game because they have like kart racing game, like the Super fighting game. So like the Yakuza guy in there, Sonic.
Fighters Mega
Joker.
Mix 2 would
Yeah,
fucking
new
hit.
P6 Pro Tag.
Exactly. Yeah, that would be sick.
Mhm.
That would be sick.
Knights.
Right.
Angry Bird.
Get some
Angry
Milan in there.
Brandino says, just want to show some support for the awesome podcast tonight. Shout out to Brandino the One.
Shout out.
Brandino's good people.
DC Fat Cat says, what's everyone best intelligence systems game? All right, OJ, hit us with it.
Systems. Oh,
I got like
Fire Emblem Awakening.
Gotta look at their
Oh.
lines.
You know why he's saying that? Because
Why is he-
Picto Fucko is made by Intelligence.
Yeah,
really?
yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah, it is.
oh shit, they made WarioWare. I like WarioWare.
That's why everyone looked at it and said, this looks like WarioWare. And they're like, oh, intelligence systems. That makes sense now.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, WarioWare is fire. That's
I
my
like
pick.
how he came back, but still connected it without people realizing it right away. Hey, good job, DC Fat Cat. That was good. That was good stuff.
No, I thought he was serious. I was like, Fire Emblem Awakening. That game's awesome.
Toasty says, during the Wii U era, Nintendo had skits in their directs. Sony needs to do that. I want to see what Herman can do.
No, we don't need that. We don't need Herman. We don't need it. No. If it was Shuhei, for sure.
Mm.
Herman, no.
Jeffrey
What
says,
about
first
Hiroki
time heard
Suzuki?
OJ drop the F-bomb. You just got to watch him stream sometimes.
Yeah, I don't say it a lot, but fuck them. Those Steam Deck people last year, and that dumbass that dresses up in a Bantam, fuck him and fuck his fans. I'll say it again.
The Shogun says, "This is for player essence. Don't listen to the haters. You're one of the best people on this podcast. Certain fanboys just super salty."
I'm not listening to shit. They can go enjoy their $300 extra on their Steam decks and shit. If you can get one. Bitch ass.
I already have one. I'm enjoying the $300 extra on it.
Not you, Mecha Omar. You're awesome. Not you, Mecha. You're
I might bring mine to fucking trade in at Too Many Games.
Oh, really?
I never use it. I use my ROG. My ROG is what I have everything set up on.
We talk about them being pro-consumer and this being weird. I mean, what they literally just did was make all the ones in the wild more expensive for you to sell back to people. So they just gave you all a boost in income. Is that not pro-consumer?
I am now happy with this.
You go trade it in.
I don't need.
Mecha Omar say he will buy something weird at Too Many Games. He did it last year.
It'll be great.
Y'all's gonna be there, like all of you guys.
Everyone. OJ.
I don't think I can make it.
Bitch made.
All of us will be.
It's gonna be my first time there. I'm super excited.
It's because Spirit Airlines went down, and now like
I got spooked
off East and West Coast no more.
I got spooked, man. Nobody told me about Spirit, bro. Nobody told me about that shit.
Nobody told us earlier so we can warn you.
Nobody told me about Spirit, bro. And ever since then, I've had the jitters.
This guy arrives and he's like, "I took Spirit." We're like, "You lived? Holy shit!"
I think my flight's with United.
Okay.
You'll be fine.
United's good. Delta's
that's a
good.
normal airline.
Yeah.
We will be at Too Many Games. Yes, we will be there. We'll be there. Mecha Omar says Valve doesn't have to worry about install base to sell their software, so no reason to subsidize their hardware, so the price hike isn't surprising.
It's true.
Fonzie says, "Hi everyone."
Wait, hold time out. No, fuck that. Yes, it is. When did you say, "Oh yeah, they're gonna raise the price by $300"? Here, what? Nobody said that. Man, y'all out here with some cap. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what nobody said. Hey, yeah, Valve, the company, is gonna raise the Steam Deck by $300. No, stop. I think maybe I get like a price increase, okay, but a $300 price increase overnight. Nobody.
That
said
was a big
Valve.
price
Nobody
increase.
thought Valve
Yeah, that was crazy.
Stop that.
Fonzie says, "Hi everyone. Been a while since I've watched the show. Excited for the announcement soon. Glad to see some FGC in the house. Who's going to Evo this year?"
It's the same time as Too Many Games, so I'm going to Evo, but obviously none of these guys are going.
Yeah,
because it's the exact same weekend.
I would love to go to Evo like one year because like just watching like at the FGC crowd from afar, it seems like the most hype event ever.
Mm-hmm.
So I would love to be in that crowd for like the top 8 final, see the new character reveal, but maybe a next year thing for sure.
Mac Mega says the OJ versus Steam Deck Intel feud is the best Spawncast story arc this year. He's making cross-eyed Marios and Banana Suit streamers lose their mind. Man,
I did kind of piss off a few of them. They want to respond so bad. It's funny. I'm like, do it, bitch.
the Dawn Brigade, Nick Spurs. How we feeling? I guess that's for RGT.
Feeling great, man. We beat them in the NBA Cup. Last time we played them, we won by 20-something. They had a full, healthy team. We're playing our best ball. They're playing their best ball. I think it'll be competitive. I'm going to say Knicks in 6, though. I think we take this.
Let's go.
Toasty says we better see Final Fantasy 7 Part 3 next week. Cloud Strife can shred my slope whenever he wants. There you go.
Do you think I'll try to be as vague as possible? Do you think the opening of FF7 Part 3 will be Cloud snowboarding?
Oh, that would be cool. I can see that, like out of the sky and then landing and snowboarding. You know what I mean? Like
snowboard in Final Fantasy 7. There's a little bit of spoilers there.
I just pulled the John. My bad.
Yeah, you did.
Right.
Norfair says, "Hey John, want to grind some GTA 4 online with me?"
Is this the guy from Clicker 3?
Yes. Yeah. I was just run newts on GTA 4 constantly. Because Ryan had to do the platinum, I had to do that over and over again.
You go bowling.
Well, we did say if it comes back as the remaster, because that was rumored for a while, that we would actually have to run GTA 4 online with them if that was a thing. Like they actually did that. Or if in GTA 6 they have a noose level or mission.
That would be fucking crazy. That would be like a crazy throwback. Yeah.
Perez says Portal 2 was on PS3. I know this because I bought it and it gave you a code for the PC version free.
Oh, a code
there you
like this voucher right here. I saw the super chat earlier. Yeah, made sure the original cross buy. But yeah, I inputted the code. It worked. It actually worked. So
That's
I got
impressive.
a copy of.
Wow.
Yeah. Pro
Not on the
consumer
PlayStation
Valve.
5 though.
Yeah. Not on PS5 yet.
Yet. 4K Dozer says, I really hope Chad Warden is alive to see the downfall of Xbox Tears of War.
Oh, man.
He is alive, and there's a cool video by that wavy web surf guy that kind of tracked him down a little bit.
Shout out to Chad Warden, man. The GOAT. PS triple, baby.
Claw says if Rampocalypse didn't happen, they likely would have gone exclusive again. They'd likely be willing to eat the cost if they could actually ship hardware. Well,
kind of like something I said last year.
Andrew says
something that I brought up multiple times. I'll stop.
This is the this RGT went to buy Kane's. Oh, that's for the semi-conference final tickets today. Hurricanes, $900 for 300s. Ooh,
That's
That's
Steam Deck.
I mean, that's
It really
compared
is.
to compared to Knicks.
that's
like
a fourth of what the Knicks are going for right now.
for like upper deck.
Yeah, that's
It's
where you want to
like-
be anyway, though, right? That's with the actual people, the fans.
Not the celebrities.
Yeah, nah.
I want to be in a
Everyone looks like
private
ants in the
booth.
distance.
If Sean's up high enough and they win, he should have enough clearance to jump and then like crowd surf
Ride
his
the
way
wave.
down.
Oh
You think
my
he can do it?
Yeah, that you can find your way to the court, and then I picture Sean like down there celebrating with like
I
Brunson.
feel like
and
I feel like
Cat.
he'd get mad and he would try to peg someone with a water bottle or something from like way up. Be great.
Yeah, I probably would. Be escorted
around
off the
here.
premises.
as we finish up.
Shirtless and screaming. Just the way you came in.
I'm
just the
sorry.
Same way
I
you're
thought this
going
was
out.
America.
The Mooney says, keep up the great work. I've been following you for years from France and still enjoying it every time. Any game like RE9 you can suggest? Like RE9?
7
Well,
and 8.
I was gonna say
I was gonna say
Village.
7 and 8.
Do you like the action part of it or the survival
Yeah,
horror part of it?
That's
you
a good
know?
question. Because otherwise, 4 remake or Village. There's some good ones there.
If you like the horror part of it more, Silent Hill 2 remake, I thought
Ooh,
was
that's a good one.
exceptional.
Yeah, I
that's
feel
a
like
one.
the new Silent Hill game will probably scratch an itch. It looks
Yeah.
like that. Really
Maybe
good.
check out Chronos as well.
Yeah, Chronos.
It's a little too sci-fi. It kind of leans closer to Dead Space, so you might not get the
Yeah.
same feeling from it. Because if you're
True.
going RE, you're trying to feel like your world, but fucked up, and you're trying to survive in it.
Man, Dead Space remake was so good.
Yeah, there you go. Dead Space remake.
Nobody bought it.
Oh, Toasty
Uh,
says, why did they cast a minor as Link in the movie? That does nothing for me. A Link in the movie. Oh, for the Zelda movie. We should see a trailer. Oh, what if we
It's
got
not pornography. That's why, Toasty. Let's calm
Well,
it down
yeah,
there.
But what I was thinking of is the trailer going to happen this week for the Zelda movie.
How old does he think Link is?
I don't know.
Let's just move on.
Perez says, OJ Gaben says the Steam Deck is the right price now, better than the Switch 2. Long live Gaben.
Shout outs to Gabe, and he doesn't give a damn on his yacht. He's like,
I was gonna say he's scuba diving.
Shout outs to him, man. Nothing
I was
touches
reading
him,
some of
so.
the points he was making because they were suing him in New York for the loot boxes or whatever, and he was like, "Fuck you guys, Pokemon is card decks. You can blind box that shit."
Those are everything. All right. We're gonna finish up here. Let's go around. Babe Ruthless, thanks for joining us. Thanks for putting up with us for 2 hours. We appreciate
Yeah.
it. Sean tested you many times. So did the chat, and super chat specifically.
Heard DSP
Yeah,
one too
for-
many times. Yeah.
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 A lot of DSP references. Where can everyone find you?
I'm at YouTube at Babe Ruthless, and yeah, that's the main place you can find me essentially. But yeah, appreciate again you guys having me on. It's very chaotic energy of this podcast. Yeah, DSP coming up multiple times was definitely interesting. Now I gotta go watch one of his streams now.
No, you don't.
No, watch
okay.
one of the people who compile his streams on another channel to give them the money.
Yeah, you have to watch a
Worth
restreamer. You don't actually watch DSP. There's a channel called Raw Phil that just restreams his live streams, and that way, you're not giving him any watch time or anything.
Yeah, that's fair. Gotta learn all the DSP lore.
RGT has a beef against him because he little timed you, right? RGT?
Yeah, he
big
aired
timed
time. He
RGT,
aired
yeah.
you, bro.
Wait, what
Well,
happened?
Well, he
got a little
big
bro.
timed the show too.
Yeah.
He said he never heard of the Spawncast, never heard of RGT. I was like, all right, homie, I hear you. I sent him an email too. I said, "Hey, let's do something."
Are you dead
Never
ass?
responded.
Yeah.
He never responded. He always like, I always check my email.
You must should tag him on Twitter and tell
People
him
are super
RGT.
chat him money, and he's just like, I don't know who that is.
Adam says RGT. I bought Dead Space 3 times, including the collector's edition. Where can I find you, Sean?
You can find me at RGT85. I talked about the Xbox thing today. I got a video for tomorrow. I uploaded a video on the second channel, but I did like a collaborative thing. So if you're subscribed to me, it may pop up in your feed. There's a new N64 wrestling game ROM hack that I took a look at because it's basically like me from like 12 to 13 years old, and like the only thing I gave a fuck about really. That and smoking business cards. It's a WCW NWO Revenge Starcade edition. Yeah, raised ink.
Yep.
They added in a bunch of new characters. There's a bunch of new moves. It's fucking amazing. So I do like a 30-minute video just kind of looking at every little aspect of it. So go check that out too, or don't. It's fine.
Okay, what about Radic?
I'm at Real Radic on every social media platform, mainly Twitter and YouTube. Released some YouTube videos in the past few days, complained about PlayStation Plus Premium, state of play predictions, talked about the Infamous remake. I'll have another video up Sunday or Monday, and then I'll have coverage about the state of play. But also, I know we already said this before, but subscribe to Babe Ruthless, some of the best FGC content around, especially the fighting game guest character video, which I think is awesome. And I'm biased because it mentions PlayStation All-Stars, but yeah, go subscribe to Babe Ruthless on YouTube.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks.
I got you.
And what about OJ?
Yeah, you can find me right here, YouTube Player Essence. I've got a video that I did on Fire Emblem. There was like a little bit of a leak, so I think we're getting close to the release date, so it kind of falls into the line of the whole Nintendo Direct stuff. So I made a video on Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, so check that out. Also, I'll be live reacting to pretty much everything. I stream all the time, so I'll be live reacting to all the shows if you want to come hang out. And yeah, I cover RPGs and Nintendo stuff. So if you're into RPGs and Nintendo stuff and me making fun of Steam Deck people that were you can come through to the stream. So shout outs, appreciate you guys. Yeah, check out Babe Ruthless's channel. I just checked it out. She's got a lot of dope videos, a lot of good views and dope videos, so go check it out.
Appreciate it.
Casual Noob says DSP ignores RGT and RGT ignores me. It rolls downhill.
I do not ignore you.
Sometimes Casual Noob do be saying some weird stuff though. Sometimes you gotta just ignore him every now and then. But sometimes you be saying some out of pocket. I'm just like, I just don't feel like dealing with that.
I'm ignoring you so that I don't hate you in the future.
If you,
no, I love Casual Noob. He's the homie, but sometimes I be like dealing with stuff. My son's beat my ass or something. And Casual Noob, I look at my phone and Casual Noob say something. I'm like, I'm not dealing with this right now. Shout out to Casual Noob though. He's the homie.
What about Evan?
Kimrick's Project and a bunch of places online. Sometimes I do stuff next month before Too Many Games when we're going to go there. That's the tournament I'm going to, and they're releasing the next edition of the rules a week before. So we're probably going to spend that week trying to figure out how the fuck to play the game before having to play the game at a tournament level. So that'll be great.
All right, good stuff. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Appreciate it. We'll be back next Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. There'll have been a bunch of stuff. I'm sure games getting announced. So we'll have a lot to go over, and we will see you guys then.